about that. I had to. All right, all right.
Hey,
Unanisikia?
I don't know if you, yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
don't know if you're
karibu.
able to see me.
Yeah,
Niko clear.
I can see you and I can hear you loud and clear.
Oh,
Yeah, so
hiyo ni poa kabisa.
yeah, we're still just waiting for people. I had seen people had started coming and then I had to end. So
Oh, let,
they should be coming back.
let me apologize to everyone. I'm an old timer here, so I was trying to get live and I was having trouble. But that was me who ended that live, so I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
Yeah.
All
Hey.
right, guys. Once again, spread the word. Spread the word. Oenga Nenga, hello. You say hello. I say hello to you. Welcome for today's live. Thank you, guys. I see you guys joining. Who are in the house? I see three people. Spread the word, guys. Spread the word. That way, we'll be able to discuss some important stuff. Hi, everyone. Just Mutai. Welcome, welcome. All right. Thank you so much, guys, and thank you for always coming and being part of this life. So, as I told you guys yesterday, that we'll be privileged to have our guest today, a very close of mine, and also a very close family friend. So, guys, and as I told you guys, when we are here, always we are here to motivate each other, encourage each other, and also, like see and also bring information about some of these opportunities that some of us we came through, and we're trying to share light. That way, also you guys can also try. So, guys, welcome so much. I see we have eight people. I know we had to end the first live, guys, so spread the word. We didn't go anywhere, but I see people text me about asking where is the today's live. Spread the word. Tell them we are live. We are back and live. We are back and live. And guys, come on so that you can have this information. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Welcome, our guest. If you can just go ahead and introduce yourself and take us through.
Okay. Hey everybody, how are you doing? This is a beautiful, beautiful Sunday, and I hope you had a wonderful day. My name is Cosmas Sigay. Um, Originally, I was born in, uh, you know, Kericho, and then moved to Nakuru County. Right now, I reside in U.S. I've been here for about, so I came here in 2004. So I've been here for a minute. So I moved here through athletic scholarship. I was running. I know you can tell right now because I've gained a little bit of weight. I've been eating too much McDonald's and fast food right here. So I came here. I was running. I started running when I was in, I think Form 3, towards the end of my high school. I started running, and then I got picked up to come and compete here in the States and go to school. Uh, so my running, just let me give you just a little bit. I wasn't a runner, but I had to put in work to get to where I wanted to be. I really wanted to make here, come to America. So I was not a runner. I was, as you can see me, I was this bigger then, but I had to lose a lot of weight and, and, putting hard work, a lot of work, lose weight, watch what I was eating. In fact, like I said, I was big. I was nicknamed back in the village, a sheep or a man get as they say, because I was big guy, and when I saw there was opportunity for me to go and better my life, then I put in the work. I started losing weight and put in the work. So one other thing that as we go through in this life is talking about the importance of hard work. when you put in the work, of course, it's gonna pay off in the long run.
Yeah.
Um, so, so for those who are joining right now, I'm talking about my journey, where I started from, back in Kenya and all the way up to here. Like I said, I was a runner, ran, got the opportunity, attended school here. Um, um, so I started in 2004, uh, did my bachelor's degree, and then went ahead and did my master's degree. So I'm gonna hold there for now, and then we'll continue and see guys coming in. But I'll continue the conversation as we go. I'm gonna let the host pick up from there, and then we'll just keep continuing here so that we can have a conversation and just talk about the just hard work, the importance of hard work, and then we move from there.
Yeah,
All right.
thank you so much, and that was really like very important information. And once again, guys, for those who are joining, I want to say welcome on today's live. And as always, we are here to motivate, encourage, and also talk about some of the things that we can do to better ourselves. And some of those are opportunities that are like found across, like different parts of the world, be it in US, be it in Canada, be it in Australia. So that is why our main focus is to make sure we we share information that we know, and also do research in other information that we don't know, so that we can bring and also share with you guys. Thank you so much. I just want to say, Miss Wendy, thank you. Oenka, Charity, Sharon, Caleb, yeah, thank you guys. And yeah, as we were saying, make sure you spread the word so that also we can some other people also can benefit from today's discussion. And as you've heard our host, the main important thing in life is hard work. And you know hard work cannot go unpaid. So if you put in work, and also you connect with people, you connect with like art channels, and then you'll be able to go step ahead, because if you just stay and be yourself, you don't want to share, you don't want to interact with people, that is hindering your opportunities. But if you open up and share what you really want to do, and someone else will be able to guide you or tell you of something that, or the next step you can do. I want also to thank you, the host, for also bringing also new people here today, and I'm honored, like to see that we are working together and we really want the best for the community. I think you and I, we have we have the same spirit, and also when we talk, most of the time we do talk about like hard work, business, and also bettering the community. And that is what we are doing. And that's why I feel like I should invite you to come and also like talk from your perspective, and also give like your life experience, and also some of the things that people need to do in order to progress in life. And so guys, as I told you yesterday, we are going to have like two guests today, but unfortunately I just last minute. So one of our guests has some commitment, so she will not be here, but she will be here the other time. So, guys, as I told you, uh, we come here, or you can go to different places through different means. There are so many processes. There are so many ways. Like people who came to US, they came through different processes, and sharing from different perspective, because again, this process, it can be the same process, but the way someone went through is different. And also time, with time things change. So that's why we are trying to bring people so that they can discuss their experience, and also maybe one of those experience, or one of the situation is what you are right now. And by sharing, maybe you will get an understanding on what to do next, because maybe you are stuck in in some place. You have done a process and you are stuck. You don't know what to do next. But through all this discussion, I'm very sure you will get you will get a word, or you will get like to see maybe I should do this next. All right. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining. Curious. Celine, thank you so much. Keon, thank you so much. I see you. You say hello, hello. All right. So, Kes, you can continue at what you have also today.
Okay. Hey, thanks again. I'm seeing some of my closest friends are joining in.
Mhm.
Chiri, Joyas. Hey, welcome. It's really, I really appreciate you guys joining, coming in, and just helping us, and just we come here to have conversation and just talk about life in general, and just encourage one another, and share what are some of the things that work for one person, what work for the other person also. So we share our information. So I was talking about earlier, I was talking about my journey and the importance of hard work. Like when I started running, because I'm going to mention running because that's what opened the doors. That was open, it got me to where I am, was through running. There's I had to put in some work too to get to where I am. I'm not there. We are not there where we are going. I mean, we are not there yet. We're still going. We're still growing as individuals, as communities. You're always striving to grow and to better yourself.
Yeah.
So I was talking about hard work. Put in the work, putting in a lot of mileage, a lot of running, just to meet the requirements to come to school and compete. Uh, so when I got here, I thought, after getting a visa and all that stuff and coming to college, I thought like things were okay now. I've made it to the U.S. Things are gonna be okay, but that's not the case. Uh, there was a lot of hard work also here because we had to, put in, maintain the high scores in class and also perform in the field or in track. So that's another point of, that hard work, it doesn't stop. Just because you got to one thing or you got to one point, it does not end there. You got to put in the work and continue to grow. Uh, and that's one thing in life, continue growing, continue building yourself, and continue building each other. I had people that are, we were working together in terms of class work, running together just to improve or to better each other. The same thing we are doing here. We come here and support each other, come to live, increase the views and increase the friendship also. So you work with people, work with people that are close to you. The same people who have the same not the same journey, but the same they want to get to the same place together as you. They want to achieve something. So you work together, you put efforts together, you put your energies together, and move towards a goal. Uh, so so I was talking. I'm still on the hard work piece. So from after I finished, college, I got the opportunity to join the U.S. Army, where I was. Uh, I joined as a private enlisted as a specialist, and I made my way up to a captain level. So that also was hard work. You put in work all the way in that position. So I right now I'm still I got out of the military, but I'm still in the reserve end. So just the hard work continues. So for those of us that are joining right now, again, my name is Cosmos Sigei, and I'm talking about right now the power of hard work, or the importance of just putting in the work, putting in hard work. There is life is not going to be easy unless you put in the work. So right, we continue the conversation. Right now, we are talking about the power of hard work, and I will go in depth as we continue this live. I'll go in depth into, just the initiative part. You got to take in some initiative, and you have to work as a team, and also put in the hustle. So we're gonna talk about all those in this life. So for now, I'm putting in the importance of hard work, and we move towards other topics as we continue with this life. So I'm gonna put back to the host, Phil, there to just continue a little bit from there, and then I'll come in and talk.
Yeah, thank you so much, thank you so much, and that was fantastic. Yeah, guys. So as you see, it revolves all about connection and hard work, and like doing your part, and then we do our part. So I think that is what like I'm getting, and I'm always pushing on that, because with connection and then hard work, and then it bears fruit. So how let me ask, like how we will also be going. I see some people are typing in the questions, so we'll also be tackling those questions. But how did you learn about the scholarship program?
Okay, so I had a really, really wonderful coach in high school. Uh, God rest his soul. His name was Mr. Kimutai. He's the one who opened the doors for us. He knew he had connection out there, but he's the one who showed us about, like, hey, you can make it out there. There is opportunity to go outside the country to go study if you are running. So he showed that. That's how I came to know about running. So I started running in high school, like I told you earlier, and under Coach Kim Tai, and this was in Nakuru High School back in 2001. That's when I met Coach Kim Tai, and he showed me what to just a little bit more about running and about scholarship.
Mhm,
Um, so he showed me, but what I had to do is research. I
mhm,
had to research about the schools and the requirements they wanted to in order to join their school and in order to compete.
mhm,
So over here, there's different requirements in terms of your performance level when it comes to running. So some schools has a lot of requirements in
mhm,
terms of you have to pose high times. So I had to look into that and research and say, okay, which schools can I join
mhm,
based on my times. So that's when I started now, with creating a list. Okay, these are some of the schools that I can join. Um, and I was just answering that question that was asked about how did you find about the scholarship.
the
That's
scholarship.
how,
Yeah.
yeah, the scholarship. That's
So,
how that was through my coach.
and again, that's to me, that's connection. We're always talking about connecting, because through connection, that's how you get to know that. And I will jump to this question. So, Confor, you are saying, so in the US, you can get out of the military and no problem. So long as you've done with your contract, and then you can get out. So here they go with contracts. So you can sign like for 3 years, 4 years, 6 years. So once you're done with your contract, and then yes, you can get out with no problem. And yeah, so you are talking about also that you have to research and see what schools you can join and what schools you cannot, based on their requirements, right?
Yes.
So, and it goes back to what I've been talking and telling my audience, that so everything kind of starts with you. You got to go and look, and all this information we are giving them is we are showing the way. We are telling, hey, there is some visas you can apply, but there is a lot of visas. So the first thing is to go and look and see the qualification and requirements. Because as you are saying, you had to eliminate some of the schools that you see you are not, like meeting their requirements, and then you have to look for schools that you meet their requirements and qualifications. So yeah, guys, it's just like a encouragement, and also trying to show you guys ways which, like we use, and through that you can also try and see if there is something that can open, like doors for you. Yeah. All right. So,
So
what was your experience like when you get to the United States? Because
okay, so
I know I've talked about my experience, but you can tell our audience how was your experience in terms of culture shock, food, weather, and everything after you got here.
hey, it was different. Just to put it, lightly, because you're coming in, you live in your home, your comfort of your home, the people that you know, and you're going to a place that you actually, you know a little bit, a few people. To me, when I came in, the first thing, the big challenge was the language piece.
Mm,
I could speak English, but my accent was really, thick. Even up to right now, I'm still, I still have that thick accent. So that's the big thing. Just having, you can still be able to communicate, but it's just a little bit harder. And and also challenges. The biggest challenge was balancing between schoolwork and running, which towards the end of my high college here, yes, I struggled a little bit, and I had to change schools to go to a different school. So it's really important to when you come here also maintain that high level, just a high level performance. So it wasn't easy. Was a lot of work, a lot of late night study, and just a lot of extra work in terms of running. So it was not easy.
mhm.
But hey, with everything, you gotta put in the work. So I was willing to put in the work, and you know, and just because I was already here, I was like, okay, let's go for it. Let's just continue putting in the work. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, guys. Again, we are just having like an open conversation, looking things, from a different perspective. And again, for those who are joining, our guest today is Cosmas Sige, a very close friend of mine, and also he came through the same program that I came through, and we have a lot of things in common. And so we are sharing, and he's sharing his experience today with us, guys. I know I've been talking most of the time, and I see it's best if we bring, like different people to also come and talk to us, and also tell us, like from a different perspective. So apart, I know, like we came from no, we came through like athletic scholarship program. But I know maybe some of the other programs that, like people can come through, and if you can just give a rundown, and like what you know about maybe few of these programs that people can also come through.
Okay. Hey, so let me. I know we are talking about, mostly like the journey coming here, and
Hmm.
also opportunities that are here.
Yeah,
I know we're talking about this now in terms of what are opportunities that are here in the States.
yeah.
I know also I was looking at your field journey, I mean your channel. You talk
Hmm.
about also other opportunities that are back in Kenya, what you can do to
Yeah.
better yourself,
Hmm.
that you don't really have to just to strive to go to another country so to make it.
Hmm.
That's not really the case.
Yeah.
I know, just to let our audience know is, I mean, we're speaking about my journey. I mean, we're speaking about our journey from Kenya up to here, but we'll also be talking about the opportunities that are there in Kenya, and what is there, and what you can do as an individual, as a community, or as friends to better yourself.
Hmm.
So here in the States, there are opportunities. The hard thing is getting here. And usually, and everybody knows that, like, you can get opportunities here, but the hardest thing is just making through the embassy, which we always know that. We all know that. But also, that does not, um, you know, discourage you from trying. Even though it's hard, you can always try. Um, when I went to, let's talk about the embassy. When I went, I didn't get the first time, but I went, I think the third time, that's when I got it. Um, so there are opportunities that are here in the States. It's just about you making it to here and then go and come and get those opportunities. So there is, I think I saw on your channel, Phil, you talked about there's the nursing program. That are the guys that are coming through who are nurses. They come here and they they look for an employer and then they apply.
Yeah.
And then they are brought here. And another one is that for the athletic scholarship, and this is mostly for those guys who are still young or
Yeah.
who are. If you have a friend, a family, who just completed high school, and they want to, maybe try it out. This is where you pass that information to them. You might not be in that level of, running. Maybe you're done with school a long time ago, but maybe you have a friend. You have a friend or your niece or your whoever, but they want to try and they still have that opportunity. So what we do, we come here and share what you have. I mean, what we've experienced, and we also share what we've seen over here, so that you can have an informed, decision when you go there and say, okay, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to do. I mean, try. You have that information. You have that knowledge. Um, and that's what we do. So, talking about the opportunities that are here, like I talked about the nursing one. Yeah, you can, if you're a nurse, you can apply and look, and down the road we can post these on the channel. Like, hey, these are some of the programs, these are some of the companies that are hiring from outside the country.
Yeah.
So we'll do that research for you guys, and then we can post that. Or also, I think Phil is bringing another guest here who specializes in that,
Yeah.
who can come and talk to you about that.
Yes.
So there is there are opportunities here. I mean, just the thing is getting, just making through the embassy and coming here. So there is a also, if you want to come, and another opportunity is for you to, if you have already a bachelor's degree, there is it's just a little bit easier to come and do your master's here. Just apply for schools here and then just come and do your master's here also. And then from there, other doors can open for you. So there are opportunities here. The big thing is you gotta do the research. Do the research yourself. Hey, this is first of all is you finding out what do you want to do, and then now you write down, hey, to achieve this, this is the steps that I'm gonna do. For example, if you say, hey, I want to go there to study my master's or something like that, you write down and say, hey, these are the schools, these are the requirements, and then you start working towards achieving those requirements in order to get accepted to that school. Okay, so there are opportunities here. It's just a matter of just putting in the work and finding what you want to do here. Okay.
Excellent. Yeah. Thank you so much for that very useful and important information. And once again, guys, this is just we are here trying to, like, go as a group. We are trying to share our experience. We are trying to share some of the ways you can try, because as our guest said today, there is a lot of opportunities, but the main thing is how to get the process. The process itself is what we are focusing on, and that is why we like you guys to ask all these questions. That way we can clear what we know. And so I was seeing some of the comments. Thank you so much, guys. Once again, I know I haven't give you a shout out, but if you are joining again, our guest is Cosmas again. I promise you guys that today we are going to have a guest, and there was supposed to be two cases, but for some reason, the other case been made. But yeah, once again, I saw a question which so Keon, we will I see your question. I'm not skipping, but get us offline. And for I think Oenga was saying he embassy in Nandai. So the thing with the embassy is I think I've talked before about it. So when you go to the embassy, they will ask you, questions on the reason why you are coming and how prepared are you, like as far as how you're going to sustain yourself when you come here. So that is what we are talking about. Embassy is where you go and you will sit with the consular, and they will ask you questions based on the visa that you apply. So if you apply for for a visit visa, they will ask, okay, who are you going to visit? What is like the relationship, stuff like that. How are you going to sustain yourself, or who is going to host you? Things like that, things of that nature. So it's just embassy is just a place where you go and like interview, and then they will decide to give you the visa or to deny you the visa. So again, our host was like telling us they were telling us about some of those processes. The nursing program, as I told you before, we have someone who came through the program. We don't know the time and date yet, but we're already in touch, and we just looking for the time and date, and we will let you guys know. And she will come and talk with you guys step by step the processes, what you need to do, and everything. So stay tuned. If you are a nurse or you know a nurse or anywhere who wants to be a nurse in the future, these are very like important information. Other processes like the green card. October time frame is coming quick. We said yesterday. Now you should be preparing, getting your passport, making all these things that you need to do now, so that when time comes, you will be ready, rolling, like and just apply. And he just also mentioned about if you are already completed, if you have completed your degree back home, you can come for post graduate studies. So what you need to do, and again, it goes back to you. You have to look for these schools which offers uh, postgraduate studies. So once you look, it will pop up list of so many schools and what they like they offer. So you will look at your area of study, and then now you will do research. You will see what the qualification they need. You will see what are the requirements. Also, how are they going to finance? Because that's the most important thing you need to take a look. Because if you find a school that they will need you to come and pay for yourself, I would say it will be like hectic, because the cost of education here is expensive. But again, there's some schools which they offer some grants, some scholarship and stuff of things of those names. So you just have to do a little bit of research to see and how are they going, like to accommodate you. Will they need you to come and pay for your uh, like your upkeep, or they will like cater for those. So these are the information, guys, that we need to know, we need to clear, so that when you are doing any process, you have this information. Selena Uma, you just said a process sound hectic but promises. Yes, it does for all of us. You see, our guest say he went what 2 times. So yeah, sometimes it'll be frustrating. You go, you've used the money and everything, and then like you don't get the visa. But again, in life, I encourage you guys not to lose hope. There is always another chance. There is always another time. That is how I take it. Because at the end of the day, if you lose hope, you're not, like making yourself better. You are making yourself vulnerable. But if you continue to strive, if you continue to put yourself, one time, one day, something will happen and it will open a door for you. Again, you say they are the embassy when asked medical report, do they refer to a specific doctor or otherwise? So medical report in general is they are looking from when you are born. You have to make sure that you never miss any required immunization. They want to make sure you don't have any like medical condition that it will like hinder you, or it will hinder you from performing some of the like tasks. because there is some terminal disease that like they can not allow you test those. So again, all that information is clearly in the website. Whatever they will ask, but when you talk of medical report, is anything since when you are born all the way to where you are. So yeah, continue typing those questions again. We are continuing just discussion, normal discussion. And Caleb, you say, Celine, it's a matter of consistency and hard work. In every dark tunnel, at the end, there is some light. Exactly. Exactly, guys. You may go sometime and you feel like you are hitting the wall, and every one of us here or or is have or will experience such a moment. But the best thing is to bounce back, come strong, and learn something from there, and know how to navigate any obstacles that comes your way. And the more challenges you go through, the more strong you are, and also it will make you to think in a different way and see things in a different and open mind. Guess anything else?
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, so we were talking just about just the empathy portion, and also we talked about the opportunities that are here. And I emphasize also, like, if you don't see an opportunity here, there's always also, like looking at opportunities that are back at home.
Yeah.
You don't really have to make it in life just because you go to, a different country. You can make it at home.
Yeah.
Actually, here is not as rosy as people may think. Like there are opportunities here. I'm not. Don't get me wrong. But it doesn't mean like just because you didn't get that opportunity, it doesn't mean like you cannot try something else at home. So I just wanted to add that, like, hey, we talk about the opportunities that are here in the States, but also just bear in mind there are opportunities that are out there. So another thing I wanted to, as Phil was talking, just came to my mind, and like, why like Phil he started the channel and passing the information to you guys. Um, you're probably asking yourself, okay, what's the point? What's the point that I can, like, Google and so stuff like that. As we want to share what we went through, or what we saw. I mean, or what it's always better when you have that individual who has had that first-hand experience in stuff. So that's why as when I was talking to Phil, he was telling me like, hey, this is why he goes, like online, have this channel to pass the information out there, so that you can have that informed decision. Um, this is for you. This is for everyone that is, listening to us, and who is going to be watching later on. Hey, we are here to pass that information. We don't want to hold what we have, or just withhold, because you're gonna, as an individual, if you have something that worked for you, share with someone else, because with that you can build a community, support each other, and that way, because if someone makes it, uh, you know, because they watch something on your channel and they make it, they'll give you a thanks, and that thanks goes a long way. So that's why this channel exists. This is what Phil was telling me. This is for informational purposes, passing the information out there. Hey, this is what's there, guys. You can go and apply for this, and you get it. Hey, it's going to be a blessing to you and your family. And so again, I wanted to emphasize that hey, we're here to pass the information, and so that you can have that informed decision, and you can, and succeed in life also. I know some of you, maybe you already succeed in life, you're enjoying, you're out there, you're up there, you've gotten what you want to achieve. But there is someone else, and maybe someone, a friend who has not gotten to where they want to be. And maybe there's an opportunity that lies out there that, hey, maybe if I go outside the country and go do this, it might open the door for me. Or if I start something like a business at home, this can open a door for me and do something at home. So we are here to share that. I know right now we're talking about opportunities outside the country, but there's also like opportunities at home. What can I do at home to better my life or to better myself? So we come here, we share. We're gonna continue. We talked about the hard work piece, which we are still working on, and we're still talking about that. You work hard, you look for, you research the research part, opportunities that are out there. You research. That's hard work. You go spend hours perusing through the internet and stuff like that, just to find out what's out there. Okay, and another thing is the initiative. You have to take the initiative. You going there online and searching for the information. You're taking that initiative. You wanted to go to somewhere. You wanted to achieve something. So you have to take that initiative. So hey, I'm gonna do this. Now these are the steps that I'm gonna do to get to where I want. You're taking that first step. You know. So for example, if you want to employ yourself, hey, what am I gonna do? What are you going to do to employ yourself? Or what are you going to do to get to a scholarship, maybe in Canada or whatever, or here in States? What do you need to do to get there? Okay, so you have to take that initiative, employ, like put yourself there, employ yourself. I'm meaning like you have to put in the work. Um, Even another thing is like if you want to start a business, you want to uh, find the requirements to start a business and find out, hey, is that business going to work? So it's you taking the initiative, do the research, and that's when you're gonna grow. So here, let's go back to what you. I know I've digressed a little bit and just talk about other things, but I wanted to emphasize why this channel exists and why we're having this conversation right now, so that we can encourage one another. When we were talking about Phil, when we were talking with Phil about me coming here to this channel, I mean online, was to encourage the subscribers, to encourage the viewers. You can work as a team and to achieve something. Be it can be as small as supporting each other on a channel like this. Come in and view the videos, stuff like that. You get the information. So again, we're here to support one another and grow as a team. Because when we share, we grow. We share what we went through. You can learn from it. You can see the importance of hard work, and you can also put in the work and get to where you want to be. You might not be there yet, but hey, you put in hard work, you're gonna get to where you wanna be. Okay. So I'm gonna let the we can take a few questions. I don't know
Yeah,
if you have any questions there,
we
and
do.
then we can go to
Yeah,
something
we
else.
we do a lot. We do have a lot of questions. Thank you so much again for that explanation and in-depth words of encouragement. So, yeah, guys, we are here to share, because through sharing, that is how we get this information and we get informed. Uh, so Celine Auma is asking on visa application. Let's say you apply for scholarships, education visa. Of course, there is a course duration. Let's say 3 years. Now, what happens when you are done with the goals, with the course, that your visa expires? So, you want to explain
Yeah.
that, or you want me to do? Okay, yeah.
Yes. So once you get that scholarship, it's gonna be maybe it's gonna be the duration of your study. So you get oh no, I'm sorry, the visa. You get the visa maybe 4 5 years.
Yes, usually.
So yeah, and then when you get to your scholarship, I mean your school, you're given a certain time to finish your school. So when they stamp your passport, when you get into the country, it's going to say how long you're going to be here, and usually that's going to be the duration of your study. So if your study is 4 years, your stamp your passport is going to be stamped for 4 years. Once you're done with that, they usually give a 1 year. It's called the OPT. I forgot the what stands for, but you're given 1 year to.
Training.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's what the acronym is about. They give you opportunity to work on the field of study that you did. I mean, if you studied, let's say, for finance, they allow you to work for 1 year for in finance field. So you have to work on, just the field that you studied for that 1 year.
Yeah.
And then when that expires, now you either go back to school or now that's the time you're told, hey, you gotta go back home.
Yeah.
So it's based on, so the visa is gonna be, I mean, when your passport is stamped at the airport, it's
Mhm.
gonna be the duration of study.
Yeah.
And then when you're done with your study, you apply for that OPT,
Mhm.
which they give you, I think 1 year. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's 1 year
It's 1 year.
to work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
just to work, and then you are able to. After that, now you will have, you'll have, you'll be told to, go back home
Yeah. And
after that 1 year.
yeah, and I think in some instance also you can they can allow you depending on what you study for. They can allow you to change to a
Oh,
different visa or
yes, yes,
status. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
There's, mhm.
All right. Let's see another questions. And if your visa expires, you need to extend your. I think we have answered that, Debbie. I think, example, you want to look for a job and visa expires. So as we have said, like once you are done with your studies, you have 1 year to actually work with OPT, and then after that, now it will be time to go back home, or you apply to adjust or change your status. So depending on what you study, there's some courses which are like STEM programs. So you can switch to a work visa in some of these area of specialty. So it depends on it's case by case. So those are the options. But yes, once your visa expires, and then you got to see for other options. Otherwise, it will be time for you to go back. And so Kevin Kibin nasema, where was I? Sorry, training late. Then must back both last week. Okay. Um, let's see other questions. Uh, if you can renew that, it's fine. Okay, yes, reminds me of so Selena said my reminds me of a phrase, experience is the best teacher. Yeah, sometimes going through some things in life, it shapes you and it makes you a better person. So most of the time challenges not only break us, but usually we learn through this, and at the end of the day, or once you are through these challenges, you you come out a better person. So sometimes challenges in life are good. Um, Super channel, hello, kindly, hello, Amanda Shule. Confo, sure, information is power. Guest and host, thanks for sharing. You are welcome, Confo, and thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Everyone else who are here, I know I didn't give shout out to everyone, but guys, when you came in, we were in the middle of conversation, but I acknowledge your presence. Thank you for all be part of this live stream. I hope when we share this information, I hope every day you're getting something new, you're learning something new. Sometimes it might be repetition, but when we repeat something, guys, it means that it's an important thing, and we want to emphasize that way you will not miss to do what you are supposed to do in your end. Um, so yeah, we are continuing. I'm just trying to see. So, Oma, you're saying, okay, on your visa application, port field and case, I'm confused. There are things you learned the hard way. Can you be kind to one of us the same time? So, on visa application, yeah. So I will say for one thing, I will say so one thing, make sure you putting the right information, especially like whatever in your ID and birth certificate and passport. Make sure you putting the correct information, because if you put the wrong information and then they will find out it's not matching, and then it will be a that's number one as far as application. Again, when you're applying all these, consider like for example, if you're applying, be it any application like for green card, for even student, because I recently realized you can come with your spouse if like you can get a visa and a sponsorship that can accommodate both you and your spouse or kids. So whatever you are applying, make sure you become truthful as much as possible. Because don't do something that will make you regret down the line. If you're planning to come with your kids or your spouse, and if there is a place to fail, make sure you fail. Because some of these things, once you do it, it's very hard to go back and redo. Or some of them you cannot go back and do. So if you are feeling the information, make sure it's correct. And also think. I always say think like 5 years to come. Think when you are planning, plan for 5 years to come. Don't just be planning about today. Plan for like 5 years to come. Um, and do you have anything that maybe I forgot for application?
Yeah, no, no, yeah, I think you covered everything.
Yeah,
The big thing is
mm,
making sure that everything matches, be
yeah,
it your documents
hmm,
and you just everything. When you're applying,
yeah,
just make sure everything matches.
yeah,
And also, don't lie. Huko
exactly.
utashikwa.
Yeah,
So kama kama una apply, make sure kila kitu ina match
yeah,
because they see something that is not haishikani vizuri utatupwa nje.
yeah,
So make sure when that time comes and you want to apply, make sure your document are straight and just do your best to stay calm when you go to the embassy. Stay calm and make sure everything matches, and
yeah,
you should be good.
yeah. And also, I think another thing is make sure like you remember what you feel, because that is
Yeah.
the questions that they will ask you will be based on what you feel in your paperwork. So nothing out of your paperwork. So if you
Yes.
just know what you feel is right, it will be easy because they will not ask you anything out of the paperwork that you have. I-20 know everything, like like what is in your I-20, what did they give you, like how much scholarship, for example, which school are you going, what are you going to study, like that is the questions that will be outside your personal information. Other than that, whatever information that you will fill in, they will ask questions based on those.
Okay.
Mhm.
Just to let me give a shout out. I see some of my friends here from TikTok, Selecta and Cherry. I'm happy to see you guys here.
Yeah.
And thank you for coming and support.
Thank you so much, guys. We really appreciate you guys. We really appreciate you coming, and hopefully at the end of the day, you will get like one or two information that will help you, like down the line, because it's we always emphasize through connection and information, which is power, that we can propel forward, and we can like be a better people in the future. Uh,
Yes, yes, and let me add on that also. When you say we share, we talked about like we share and we, help each other propel.
mhm,
Let me talk the importance of teamwork.
mhm.
Um, Working together, that can take you far. As an individual, you may not be able to get to where you want, just individual. But if you work with someone else, you can get to to where you are. I've been so fortunate to in my life to work with people, to work with friends. Be it when I was my 10 years in the military, I had friends that we were working with. Uh,
Mhm.
it's not always easy when you work on your own, but when you have someone else who can assist you or who can explain something to you, you can get far. When I was teaching, I always to my student the importance of group work, working
Mhm.
together towards achieving something.
Yeah.
So on here, we come here and we support each other. We share what we experience, and also so that it can help you. And if you need something or if you need any help, we can work to better assist you. Be it going to the embassy and stuff like that, we can work together and step by step and say, hey, this is what you need to have. These are the steps. These are some of the questions that they might ask you. So that's what we do here. That's why we have this conversation here. Is we work together, we share the ideas what we have, and then We bet ourselves, we bet our lives. Um, Even if you see the biggest, let's say for example, Bill Gates, he had someone that he worked with. You
Mhm.
know, he had Paul Allen, the late Paul Allen.
Yeah.
He worked with Bill Gates, and that's how they were able to create the biggest software in the world. So
Yeah.
sometimes you gotta work with someone to achieve something. Work with people to achieve something. Let's say, for example, if you found a school here and you don't know, you're still trying to find more information about that school, that's where we come in and say, hey, I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna make a phone call for
Mhm.
you and get more information. That's
Yeah.
where we come in and we support each other.
Yeah.
Um, be it, for example, hey, you have a business at home or you have a business idea, and you say, hey, I don't have the funds to start this. I don't know what to do. My family, they don't have the money. They don't have what. We can chip in and say, you know what? This individual maybe deserve some help from us, and that's
Mhm.
where you come in and say, hey, let's work towards it. So because we are the big thing is working as a team to improve our lives and to improve each other.
Yeah.
I've gotten where I've gotten in my life because of the teamwork and because of working together. Right now, like I think I talked about earlier, me and Phil, we have some other business ventures that's going on. So we work as a team to achieve something. We will get far by working together as a team to do stuff. Okay. So I wanted to emphasize the importance of teamwork. Yeah.
Exactly. And I think I don't know, like in all my videos, I don't know how many times I have talked about teamwork. Almost every video, at least I talk about teamwork more than 20 times. And it's important. And that is why I'm saying some of these things can be repetitive. But why do we repeat always? Because it's important. Even in school, when the teacher repeats something, no, that thing is either in the exam. So the reason we emphasize on something, if we say something over and over, if I say something, we have a guest here coming and saying the same thing, the same thing, the same thing, it means that thing is important. And guys, thank you again for coming, and let's get catch up with the questions. So as we continue, thank you so much, our guest today. Selena Omar, you say the important thing is research, just like an interview preparation. I like it how I'm learning exactly, and I said before. Sometimes you just have to have an explanation from a different perspective, and that way you can, like see things in a different angle. That's why I'm saying some of the time you can get stuck somewhere, but listening from someone else who have gone through the experience, you can get some direction on how to, like make the next move. And that is what we are doing here. And again, you know we are there together. I emphasize about team, group, working as a group, and we can achieve so many things when we do that. I was a bit busy. Kindly select. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much,
Let,
Selector Josh.
let
Uh,
me add on as you look into the questions there.
mhm.
Just on the teamwork also, it's not even about just a job or anything. Even in life,
Yeah.
if you have people that are close to you, you can always run to, let's say, when you're experiencing something hard in life, if
Mhm.
you have someone that you can talk to,
Yeah.
sometimes it makes it easier.
Mhm.
You may be going through a lot of stress, or life is just going south.
Mhm.
But if you have that people that you can share the information that are close knit, sometimes you don't share everything, but if you
Yeah.
have just one or two people that are you can share, and it helps
Mhm.
lessen the stress that you have.
Yeah.
So that's what I wanted to emphasize the real importance of the team part of
Mhm.
it, working
Yes.
together with people to achieve something. It goes a long way.
And especially right now, when you see like almost everyone is, like breaking down, and then due to like the cost of living and everything, and that's why like sometimes by sharing it helps. You can share what you have with someone, or you can just encourage it. It can be like financial, it can be just encouragement, life in general. Because sometimes, as the case say, you can be going through certain things in life, and you just want you just need that one friend that you can talk to, and it can be an encouragement. Because what happens is, like, if you have stuff in your, like, if you hold stuff to yourself, it fuels pressure, and eventually it will be a disease. You will be overwhelmed. But like, by sharing, like, it's like you are releasing that stress. So just, you know he put it clearly, like, just have someone in life that you can share, like, you can share, or you can trust, and you can share when, like, you need. All right. Debate, you say challenges made us strong. As we are happy for the case. Feel home, bro. We are happy. Keep it up. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And again, we appreciate you guys coming and listening, because if we just come here and we don't have you guys coming to listen, all this information will be in vain. But now you guys coming, we cannot underestimate you guys taking your time instead of sleeping, instead of doing other things, but you coming here and listening to us. It's, like, it's we are humbled. We are humbled to have you guys. Let's work this journey together. And I promise you guys, through this conversation, I'm very sure so many people will have their minds open, and also they will be connected to, like, various, like, opportunities, and, experience their dreams. Because why am I doing, why, the guest put it clear, right? It has happened. I told you, I came through the process. I've had my sister, I've had a friend, I've had another friend, and also I have someone right now who is going through the process. Someone is at the camp right now as we are speaking. Someone is talking to schools as we are talking. So this is experience. We are talking through experience. We're not just coming here to say things that it doesn't happen. It does happen. It does work. And that is why we are saying sometimes you have to listen and be guided in a different way for you to keep moving, because we have different ways of approaching things, and we have different experiences in life. So these are things that have worked, and it's working. People came here like 90s, 90 something, 80 something. They are still coming like yesterday. Like, these are things that you just have to do your part. We do our part, and everything shall come together, and everything will be happy. All right.
True.
I know we are a little bit on our comments, but yeah, guys, we are following up, and we really hope you guys are enjoying this conversation. And as we told you, we're not trying to rush. We're trying to break each question that comes across us, at least, so that we don't have to repeat over and over. We're trying to, like, emphasize and give more details and examples so that you can get a better understanding. Engineer Pate, you say, if in any case you completed your education in the state and get employed, will you come back home and look for another visa? If so, as we say again, some of the careers, or some of the workplaces, they will give you another. So you will have to switch your visa from a F1 to a work visa, which is I don't have it at the top of my head. There's a lot of visas, but
Is
in
it
that
T1?
case, if
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, in that case,
yeah.
if a company employs you, and then now you will be switching your visa. You will not be under F1 or M1 visa. You will be switching your visa to a work visa. So, but again, I say it's only case by case. It's few like those courses or careers which fall under STEM are doing that. Okay. Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you everyone for joining. Niko background kiasi natayarisha kwa juni ya walale. Thank you so much. Shakis nasema topic imeweza sana bana. Thank you so much Jusi Chapao. Kibet tunasema there is there is this case when you abroad, you guys never allowed to come back till time when you get to parents. So you cannot be denied to go back home. So I think what you are saying is, uh, so if you come here, right? If you come here and then you just come and overstay your visa, and that is you putting yourself in a situation where uh, you will be like hiding because you're not free. I think that is what you mean. But no one is no one is denied to go back home. No one.
Yeah.
So if your paperwork is right, and then you can go and come back. You can go and come back, even if you are
Yes.
in school. So
Yes.
it's all a matter of putting and making sure you abide by your visa requirements because every visa has its requirement and it varies. All right, teamwork is the key. Thank you so much, Kibet. That's what you're saying. Because Amos, thank you so much. You are saying I'm in dilemma. The topic is educating, and I'm feeling like to be part of it to the end. But the problem is tomorrow I will be undertaking my exams. All the best in your exams. I want to wish you all
Good
the best
luck.
in your exam. Good luck. Go study. Go study. You can come and watch after. It will be here. It will be posted. And I really appreciate that you are enjoying and you are learning something. And I'm happy to have like the host because we share a lot. I told you guys we share a lot. You've known me for few months now, and like I've been receiving a lot of positive feedbacks from you. I appreciate. And if you haven't liked this video and if you are enjoying, let's like the video. Let's like the video. And again, our case we share a lot, a lot. When we discuss, like we can discuss like the whole day, the whole night. Like we never. We have a lot of like we have almost the same mind. We are thinking the same things. Like sometimes we will be talking and then he say something. And I'm like, I was thinking about that. Like so, guys, we are all about sharing this information with you. And trust me, even when you guys come here, you will come and see us. We are just like this, like this. All right.
True. Let me
Yeah.
add on. I think somebody asked about going back home, like if you're allowed to.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, if you are, when your status is good, you can go home and come back.
Yeah.
Let's say we in that 4 years and your visa is good and stuff like that, and you want to go home, yeah, you're allowed to do that.
Yeah.
Just go that 1 year. I mean, let's say you came here and you've been here for a year and you want to go back, you're free to do that and come back home.
Yeah.
Issue always like when you're out of status and you've overstayed,
Hmm.
yeah, you're supposed to go back. Once you're done with your school and stuff like that, you're supposed to go back.
Yeah.
That's what you need to do is go back home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Confo say you are still around. Thank you so much. Oenga Nenga, you say 100%. Thank you so much. Juba Nenga too. Hi too. Okay. Kibet, you say team work. Thanks for sharing, bro. You are welcome. Yes, it's all teamwork. You say again, Phil, this guy is real. Yes. We have nothing, like to lie. If we know something, we are telling you as it is, like point blank. We're just giving you as it is. Why do we don't want to be selfish? We don't want to be selfish. Information is free and information is power. But I don't know why some people are selfish to give out information which is free, and that is what will make people powerful. The more information you have, the more knowledge you get. So that is how I see. And the more knowledge you have, the easier way you can see and approach life in a different perspective. All right. You say yeah, teamwork is a heart of progress. Phil, you have been making it clear exactly. Kevin, you say some people abroad are so mean for the ideas. They like showcasing the type of club and peers they afford. Hey, just just be yourself. That is what I will say. Just be yourself. Just walk your path. Don't worry about other people. Like if they decide to be, like they don't want to share the information, appreciate and thank God we are here, guys, and we will be sharing this information with you guys. So just stay tuned and make sure you subscribe like, share, and make sure you turn on the notification also, so that when we come live, you not be missing. Because for me, if someone posts live and subscribe and turn on the notification, I will get it. Uh, Bernard Mutai, you say we achieve peak when we are united. Thank you so much. And once again, man, big shout out. Bernard Mutai is doing great and massive work. As far as connection, this Bernard Mutai, he's connected. He is connected. This guy is not. It's not like local. He is international. He's doing amazing job. And his time will come. His time will come. I tell you guys, I'm a man who believes in hard work and dreams come true. I am. So, Bernard Mutai, once again, man, congratulations and keep doing what you are doing. Don't give up. Never be discouraged. What you are doing is right. And the best thing is if you serve the community. One time, you will it will open doors for you, and you will remember. You'll be like, you know what? That is something that I did like 10 years ago, and now it's opening ways for me. You know,
Yeah.
you never know. And I,
So
I always tell you guys, you never know. You can help someone right now, 3 years down the line, they'll be coming to help you. So don't despise anybody. Don't
yep,
despise
yep.
anybody. You will be
And
down today,
yeah,
but tomorrow you will be up. You are up
true.
today, tomorrow you will be down. And that is why, for me, I look all people the same. I respect all people equally. I treat all people equally. And that should be the philosophy. That should be how we should be working. But unfortunately, we are not. But, that is, I'm just saying, be yourself. Be yourself. Um,
Let me add on the sharing part about sharing what you
mhm.
have or the information that you have.
Yeah.
Uh, Think about this. There are people like who did not get they they left this world without sharing what they have.
Exactly.
Like what they did to achieve something.
Mhm.
To me, and feel shares the same thing is we want to leave a mark in terms of sharing what you have or sharing the information that what you have,
Yeah.
because what is it going to benefit me if I'm just going to hold the information that I have instead
Mhm.
of sharing with someone else?
Yeah.
So it is our in our hearts that we want to share. If there's opportunities there and we see someone can benefit from this,
Mhm.
that's when we come in and share with you guys. And that's what Phil shared with me before we came to this live is, hey, we need to go there and share what we have, share our experiences, and pass the information to other people.
Mhm.
It's not going to benefit you if you have an idea or you have something else and you just hold it to yourself. If something that's going to benefit someone else, just share.
Mhm.
That's not going to cost you anything.
Yes.
you know you want to leave a mark in this world. So share what you have. You have a story or you have something that you want to share with somebody, just share. It's going to go a long way. It's going to go a long way in teaching someone, and also it's going to go a long way in blessing someone, because when they have that information and they move on, they're blessed. So I want to emphasize that the importance of sharing what you have, in
Yes.
terms of the information and in terms of the ideas you share, so that someone else can benefit from it.
Exactly. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Uh, Pop Mutai, Pop Mutai unasema, thanks for the day. Hope we will all get all the information we need. For sure. Just stay tuned. Every day we will be coming with information. It will be, sometimes it will be the same thing, but don't get tired. And again, I say, if the information is being repeated, that means it's important. So Pop Mutau now is the name of the case. Again, our guest today is Cosmas Ray, very close friend of mine, family friend, business associate. We share a lot. We share a lot. So his name is Cosmas Ray. Um, and Tibet Wesley who say Wesley no Tibet unasema Wesley Maritim so late bro. But they say better late than never. Kibet again nasema, can I go to come and do miracles? I could run. Hadi wazungu washangae. What? So there is one thing which is the stereotype. You know, when before I don't know if you had the same thing before we came here, right? People are saying like wazungu hawakimbii. That's a lie. Wacha niwaambie,
Yeah.
wazungu wanakimbia mpaka unashangaa, unakuja tu kusema kwani ile mambo niliambiwa ilitoka wapi? You know,
True,
and that's
true.
why I'm saying you got to get the right information. For me, I will tell you, like, if you see that you are struggling with running, and then you may have to consider looking for another visa, because as I said, there is a lot of visas. Because if you come here and our guest, if he said this when he started this conversation this morning, he said the other part of hard work is is shown, where you have to run balanced class and also be able to sustain and represent your school, because that is what will keep your scholarship. So if you cannot maintain, or if you cannot
Yeah.
compete to the standards that the schools need, and then you will be losing your scholarship. So I was just kind of going through that thing which people were saying, Wasungu, they can run. They can run. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, and let me add on that. Hey, true. They are fast as hell. So, when when I left home, I thought, I'm gonna be up there. I'm gonna be a star. No, I got good competition when I got here. So, people run. I mean, they like the Wazungus. They really run fast. So, yeah, you just have to put in work also. Yeah, another thing is when you've gone the hard you've gone through a hard time in life, it
Yeah.
forces you to work extra hard. Kama
Exactly.
ulitoka nyumbani like ulikuwa na struggle au uko na nini na umepata opportunity ya kukuja huku, so hapa unakuja kufanya kazi. So you work hard to to achieve something. So that's what we uh, in terms of like, hey, to get something you have to put in the work.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Where I was. Okay. That. Okay. Bob Mutana said, very true. Somebody once said we have to die empty. Yeah. So and again, so for those who are believing, like we all have talents. I don't know your talent, but every one of us has a talent, and God give you that talent for a reason. And when we were talking about utilizing talent and also connecting to use your talents for your get your skills, that is the reason why. So don't don't just hold on. I'm going off what Bob is saying. Like, you know, we came to this world, right, empty, and we will have to leave empty. So don't hold on to your talents and your information. So now, you're not benefiting anybody. You will be just you want to just die with that information. So the best thing to do is just to share,
Yes,
share.
yes, true.
Yeah.
True. Hey, there is like we talk about the importance of sharing, because when you share, you grow also.
Mm-hmm.
And when we talk about growing, is let's say you share something, right? And that
Mm-hmm.
person is benefits from it.
Yeah.
That means they have grown, they have moved, and they'll thank you down the road.
Yeah.
They'll come back and thank you. So for
Yeah.
me, I've always emphasized like I feel joy when helping someone else,
Yeah.
because I know they'll be happy and they'll move on with their life.
Exactly.
So there's always joy in helping someone. Don't withhold what you have.
Mm-hmm.
It does not benefit anybody.
Yeah.
You withhold that information, and maybe one day God say it's time for you to go in this world.
Yeah.
You'll have gone and you not have helped anybody.
Yeah.
So share what you have, share the ideas, share the information, be it a business, whatever, or be it some knowledge or something. Just share with someone, because they can benefit from that.
Yeah.
So hey, there's always it's really important to share. That's what I always emphasize.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, and I always again say, you can help someone today. Down the line, they can come help, your family or your kids. It's so important. And Selena Uma, you're saying by listening we are getting idea. By research we plan. The problem is to execute. It needs an extra energy dedication. Yeah, guys. Everyone here has to play their part. Everyone here has to play their part. For everything to succeed, like it's like different parts, so everyone has to pull their part. We do our part, you do our, and let God do their part, let the other agencies do their part. That is how it works. Because if you do one part, someone is not doing their part, and that is not going to work. Everything has to be done, and that's why I'm saying you got to know step by step what you need to do in order to get to where you go, because you cannot want to go somewhere and you don't know the route. You got to know the steps. The route is these steps you have to, like to follow. So that's 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 uh that's what I can say. You know, uh, akimbona sina maswali ama sitaki kuenda US. Ya uliza
Hey,
maswali, uliza
yeah,
maswali.
and it
Uh,
doesn't have to be like just the
yeah,
maswali ya kukuja huko.
anyway,
There's other anything, just general questions.
even
Because we are
encouragement.
trying to grow, yeah, encouragement, and because we are trying to grow
Yeah,
as individuals, as a team. So hey, just share general questions. What you have. It's about let's remove these. There's always this thinking that if I go to US, I'm gonna make it.
no,
Things gonna be oh sweet. It's gonna be oh everything. It's gonna be milk and honey. That's all the only thing I'll be thinking about. No,
yeah,
hard work also. You come here and you put in the hard work. So is you don't have to like focus on just coming here
yeah,
just because you want to make it. No, there's something else that maybe you can do at home to
hmm,
achieve that.
yeah,
I know right now we are talking about. I think I talked about earlier is like we are talking about coming here and just coming and doing something here. But then down the road, we'll talk about. That's what Phil told me. Like he's gonna talk about like opportunities that are at home, what you can do at home
hmm,
to achieve something, be it
yes,
starting a kiosk or be it I don't know, just a small business out there.
yeah.
Hey,
All the
you can
farming.
always do that. Yeah.
Yeah,
So let
anyway,
me.
guys,
Oh yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. No, you're good. Let me
Oh,
add on something about. I talked about coming here, and it's not always going to be rosy.
yeah,
Hey, when I came here after college, life was not easy.
yeah,
Uh, After college, it was hard to find a job and stuff like that.
hmm,
So I didn't have. There was a period I was when I finished school and period that I was joining the army. There was life was a little bit hard. So there's a moment I was homeless.
yeah,
So I was homeless for about I think 2 weeks, where I was just sleeping in my car.
yeah,
So like what you hear there in like everything's gonna be rosy when you get here, life is gonna be all good. No, that's not the case. You
hmm,
still have to put in the work. So
yeah,
I was homeless for a little bit because I was trying to save up money for something else. So I just slept in my car and like that for 2 weeks. So it's not always going to uh, uh, be rosy. Just have to put in the hard work.
yeah. And that's very true, guys. And I think those are some of the questions which you guys have been asking, and like as we always say, and we are here to tell you the truth. If you come here, it's not going to be easy. But usually we say if you come here and put in work, uchitume, you will be all right. But again, there is some those days which you will be down. And that is now when you will need those friends that
Yep.
you trust, because that will be your leaning hand and support. So everything that we are talking, guys, I don't know, like for me, the way I usually put information is different. Like if I hear a piece of information here and I put hear a piece of information here, I put those information together in a different way, and it makes sense. So I don't know how you're putting this information together. I know it's piece from here, but if you put this information together and you've been following our conversation, I'm very sure you should be building a strong foundation, about connection, and then sharing, and also and teamwork, and hard work. Those are kind of the foundation of what we've been, like talking. And again, we have big things that, or like we're planning for big things, right, in the future. But again, we need to make our foundation and also establish our foundation so that we will
Yep.
have a better goal, and a solid understanding of where we are going. Because if we just want to rush to the top without building the foundation, we will be in for problems. But if we build our foundation,
Yep.
get to bring people together, and we have the same ideas, and we were saying this, and the guest, I'm happy you are emphasizing also. It's not only about getting out of where you are to succeed. It is about using this information that we're sharing, the teamwork that we have, and the connection. Because I say it again, we can have like a group, and through
Yep.
that group, you can advocate, and like ask for money from the government and start a business.
Yep.
By starting a business, you are creating job opportunities. You see, that
Yep.
is how it works. By creating a business, you boosting the economy. So,
Yep.
and that is why we are here to come and share all this, and discuss, because it's not all about, hey, you need to get out and go from where you are. No, it is how are we going to improve life, be it going to get for these opportunities, or where we are. And that is where we're going. I know a lot of you guys have been suggesting let's start organization and all that. We're going there. But right now we're trying to build, as we share this information, other people are trying to get this information outside. But we know not everyone will be able to go out, right? But the thing
Yep.
is, our ultimate goal is for those people who will get a chance to go and get the opportunities. We are happy for that. But how about these people who are already established in where they are, and they don't have that means? So how are we going now to change the situation that we have? So that is the main focus. So we want to think in a different perspective. We need to be able to, like if we say now we're starting something, we need to have, like everything in place. Be it the managing, be it the financial, and everything, because all these factors, it has to come together. And that is why we got now to educate ourselves and know what is the goal, what is the goal, where are we, what do we need to achieve, and where are we going. So that is now what we are trying to, like to teach ourselves. Let me run through these questions quick. Kevin, you say in US, do we have technical universities? A lot. You cannot exhaust them. A lot. And guys, all this information is in the website. Again, if you have a question, you have Google, or I don't know if Safari is back home, but I think they use Google. If you Google, you can just say, hey, technical universities in US, or technical university in Canada, technical university in Australia. It will give you all this information. All right. Bob, you say you can renew. Can you renew your visa while you are still abroad when it's almost expiring? Correct. So you don't have to go back home to renew your visa. I think you can do it in Mexico, and
Yeah.
you
In
can do it
Canada.
in Canada. So
Yeah.
those are the two places now which you can renew. You don't have to go all the way. But to answer your question, yes, before it expires, you can renew it. Uh, winning engineer paid. Welcome everyone. Topic is very in, in everything. Let's utilize the platform to share knowledge. Exactly.
Yes.
This is all sharing knowledge and information. We are empowering ourselves. Kevin Kibet, Pen Mutai, God will bless you in many ways, bro. For sure, you connected. Even the charity works you've been doing, God will bless you. One day, Hati Ushanga. Exactly. Sometimes, man, like you don't know what. like what God has for you. So if you feel like you want to do something, don't withhold. Like don't hold it. Just do it because there is a reason why. Maybe that is where God
Yeah.
wants you to use the talents that He has given you. And we have different
Yes.
talents. That, for example,
Yeah.
charity work. That is a talent that God has given you to go and help the community. So
Yes.
don't be shy. Just do it, and God knows why you are doing it. And one day He will, as He said, He will place you at the Shanga. What did I really do to deserve this? So yes, Benan Mutai, thank you, and keep doing the good work. Keep doing the good work.
Yes.
Uh,
Let me add on that also. Like, hey,
yeah,
I think when we were having conversation before the live, we talked about like, hey, this is we want to build a community, a community of friends. When I say a community, I'm not talking about like the tribe, whatever. I'm talking about community of people, a community of people that you share the same, you share the same mindset. Here, uh, here you come in and we pass the information, and also if someone wants to start something, be it a business, and they need help, uh, uh, based on information you told me that we can maybe chip in
absolutely.
or
Yeah,
just help out or facilitate or help something, or
yeah.
maybe you need a computer or something that is from here, you need
Mm-hmm.
something shipped home or something like that. We create that community of helping each other. Let's say, for example, you have a channel like this. Let's say someone else has a channel. We go and support that channel for them to grow. Because I think right now I'm an old timer, but I think based on information I know is like the YouTube and also stuff like that, they pay. So
Yeah.
if you are home there and you want to maybe you want to self-employ yourself, if you want to be self-employed, that's
Mm-hmm.
another avenue. Hey,
Yep.
start a channel
Yep.
and get a camera and travel. If you need a camera, we can do 1 2 1 2 and help you out. Get your camera and then do that. So
Yep.
here we come in and share the information. And as Phil said, he's going to expand that to if someone needs help in terms of maybe a fundraiser and stuff like that, we can also chip in and help out. And I'm really, really honored to be part of this, and I'm really honored to come and help. I'm always ready to help. I'm always a phone call away, or an email away, or a text message away to come and always help when need be. If I'm able or I have that capacity of help, I will always be available to help. So I just wanted to share that hey,
Mm-hmm.
uh, based on what Phil told me, he's expanding this, not to just include just passing information about coming here,
Mm-hmm.
but also passing information about like the business aspects or opportunities that are there back in Kenya.
Yep.
We can share that information also and
Yep.
help each other so that we can grow as individuals, as a team, and stuff like that. So that's what I wanted to share.
Thank you so much. And guys, I really hope you are getting this information. I think like it's just like what we've been talking. It's like you are hitting every part of what we've been talking. And again, when I say when something is being repeated, it's for a reason. And again, you see now we have another partner here who is willing to help us. So, and we say before, if there is someone who is struggling, like be it like school fees or something like that, we can help as a community because we don't want to see someone missing an opportunity in a situation where we had the means to help. Thank you so much again, our guest. And yeah, the idea of YouTube. So guys, that's another thing. You can, if you know, like you are a comedian, you are what? You can be, like you can create a YouTube and like and when you hit certain threshold, again, everything we are talking about is requirements and
Yeah.
qualifications. So you start it, grow it, and then once you hit that, once you miss the qualification, and then they will start monetizing, and you can start, like getting paid. People are doing, like travel and just making, like videos showing people the wall and everything, and they are getting paid. So that's another thing. You don't have to really be employed. And I
Yes.
think I've said this before. Now where we are heading is not being employed, like looking for where to be employed. It's about creating employment for ourselves.
Yes, true,
That is
true.
where the whole world is going right now. Is about creating employment, self-employment, and
Yes,
most of that now is like in farming and in business. That is the two things that you can have a self-employment.
yes, true.
Yeah.
Let me add on that. Like,
Hmm.
when we went to school,
Yeah.
like from way in primary, whatever, we were told work hard so that you can get a job.
Yeah.
There was no conversation like work hard so you can start a business.
Exactly.
No, you don't really have to just focus on you getting, just you getting employed. It's
Yeah.
easier that way.
Hmm.
It's easier and stuff like that. But if you want to make that big, impact in your life or in your family's life,
Yeah.
business is way to go.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you start a business and you crazy, work hard. Of course, it's gonna pay off in the long. At the beginning, it might be rough
Yeah.
when you start out,
Yeah.
but as you go down the road, it's gonna be easier. It's gonna be better. And
Yeah.
also, with your own business, you have that control
Yeah.
in terms of when to maybe open up, and when to, let's say, put in more work because you're trying to achieve something. So
Yes.
there is always like I say, we were taught just to, hey, work hard in school and get that employment. Is there another avenue? Hey, work hard, start a
Mhm.
business, and then
Yeah.
employ other people,
Yeah.
Uh, so business is way to go. Hey, here, YouTube, a lot of people started way long time ago. Hey, you can grab a camera and go places and just talk,
Yeah.
have a conversation, share with people. Hey, you never know, you'll be making some good money. So,
Yeah.
like Phil said, here is about sharing information. Don't withhold what you have. If you have
Yeah.
an idea, share with someone else. And
Yeah.
maybe he has an idea, you bring the two ideas together, and then you combine, and then you make something bigger. So
Yeah.
work together. This is like, for example, now Phil is growing his channel. All of us come in here and support.
Yeah.
Make sure, yeah, you get the viewership. He passes the information out there. We come and watch. We
Yeah.
learn something from it, and we grow. We grow as a community, and we grow as individuals.
Yeah.
Because when he comes here, we see, maybe someone else has or has seen an opportunity. He comes here and shares, and then we
Yes.
we say, hey guys, there's something here. Maybe you
Hmm.
can go give it a try. You
Yeah.
know, let's say, for example, let me say, maybe give an example. Maybe there is a let's say, a business that is booming. Let's say Nakuru.
Hmm.
So you go in, you say, hey, there's a business here that's booming. Hey guys, if you have money, come and join me, or you can open another one next door,
Yeah.
or maybe down the road, stuff like that. And then you grow from there.
Yeah.
Uh, so it's all about working together as a team, because that's how you can grow.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you see also like about you mentioned something about like advertising. That is also something that in the future. Once again, when you hit those thresholds, which we haven't hit that, but when you hit those thresholds, you will have an opportunity even like to advertise, like business or things for people. And that is one of the like maybe that will be one of the things that we'll be doing here. Like if you will be like, hey, I have a business and I don't have like those customers. Like we can come here and say, okay, give us, like what's the name of your business, and we can do advertising. That's like now we are helping and helping one another. That is how we build one another. That's how we support one another. So, guys, all this information and all this support, it comes in different ways. And life, you can make in life, and how you are saying, like no one actually was encouraging their kids to to uh to work hard to start a business. No, people are like work hard so that you will be employed, and that is where the problem started. They make you to study so that you get employed, not to not to employ people, but they like they were telling us work hard so that you get employed, and that is not the direction we should be. Right now, we should be thinking about we need to work hard to create jobs, to employ other people, to like
Yes.
make a society better. You know,
Yes.
let me.
So yeah, as you go through the question, then we come back.
Yeah,
Um, I I want you guys to think. So like our friends from like the global east, be it the Indians and the citizens from that part of the world that live in Kenya. Most of them, they do what? They have a lot of business and stuff like that, and they're big.
yeah,
So just use that example. Like they create, business, and they pass that to their generation, to their kids and stuff like that, and they continue building on that. So less is good to get employed and have that job, but also it's good to start a business, and with that business you can be able to pass it on to your kids, and to down the road your kids can have that. So think about that also, like, hey, maybe instead of maybe let's saying, hey, I want to go to do something, let's say for example in another country, maybe there's an opportunity just around you that's going to be even bigger
yeah,
than you going, let's say, outside the country.
mhm,
Um, because it's not always, like I talked about earlier, it's not always rosy when you
yeah,
go outside the country. Yes, there is opportunities out there, but uh, there might be an opportunity just lying next door to you. So
yeah,
I would rather take that opportunity that is right there,
mhm,
instead of struggling way too much to go grab an opportunity that is way outside or somewhere outside the country.
yeah,
So as we have this conversation, think about that. I know I've talked about it twice, but let's look at those avenues. If you don't have that opportunity at home, then say, you know what, now I'm gonna go outside the country and find that opportunity. So like on our end, in that when we talking about running, I didn't have an opportunity to get a scholarship back in Kenya, but I knew if I go somewhere else, I'm gonna go find a scholarship. So
mhm,
that's how we started running. That's how I started running back in the village, because I didn't have that opportunity with that scholarship at home, but if I go somewhere else, I'm
yeah,
gonna get that opportunity. So you have to look at both ends. Hey, if I stay here,
mhm,
do I have this opportunity here? If you don't, then go somewhere else and find it.
yeah,
So it's about Nikuchituma. You go
yeah,
hustle, you go find somewhere else. If you are home, you
mhm,
hustle
yeah,
with that business. Let's say you start a business, you hustle right there, and then you make it big.
yeah,
Uh, it's not always easy. I think it's easy to talk about it, but
but
when it comes about let's say you find an opportunity, you put in the work. It's not easy. Even
yeah,
going outside the country, of course, it's going to require a lot of hard work.
yeah,
So it's not easy.
mhm,
So I want, as we have this conversation, and then that's what Phil said, as we look for opportunities, not only in Kenya, and not only no, I mean not only in the States, but also in Kenya, and see where you can grow.
yeah. And
Yeah.
when you are also talking, right? Like something just kind of came to my mind because again, it's about creating opportunities. So, like for
Yeah.
example, like we are starting small, but with time we will have more partners. And I've seen even like I've seen people, for example, they come together like two, three, four, 5 people, 20 people. They buy a plot. They start building like rental houses, or
Yeah.
like you come 2 or 3 people, because I know some of the things are like finances are hard, right? So
Yeah.
sometimes maybe 2 3 people will say, hey, I think there is a farm here, but we don't have the resources, the money. We can say, okay, how much? Let's get these, or and then let's have like some people do like greenhouse, or let's get this plot with you like rental houses. That is how we should be thinking, because by doing that we're creating job opportunities. Because like for
Yeah.
example, if for you if you build like a residential house, you need an engineer, you need all
Yeah.
these other people, and
Yeah.
then you need like a manager. So you're creating job opportunities. The same thing again if you start like a large scale farming, you do need all these, like pieces together. And that is
Yeah.
why, as we are talking, we should be all thinking and like seeing all these suggestions. I know sometimes it's hard because like the cost of the land is expensive, the like the plots are expensive, things of that nature. But again, like here we are trying to be a group, a community, because if we are able to do one of those things, right, it will make a difference. Someone at the end of the day will be able to eat well because you've created job opportunities, stuff like that. So it's all this information we are sharing are important. It's so important. uh, Victor Ono, you say thanks for the information. Be blessed. Thank you so much. And then Kevin Gibe today to take fact papers when processing. Yes, anything that is not right, yes, for sure they will. Don't even try. Uh, Let me see. Nasema Victor Ono, court works. Court work. We'll see. Yes, God really work. All right. Mm, yeah, I think a lot of questions. Let's do. I'm trying to go really quick through.
Uh-huh.
Uh, yeah, we are so many. Okay. Keona anasema Cosmas unitumie visit fees. All right.
Mhm.
Keon.
We will work on that.
Yeah. Keon, umesikia. Okay. Ben, Engineer Ben Muta is on another level in team of connecting friends. The guy is doing a great job. God will reward you with a blessing. Yes, for sure. For sure. That's so true. It's just a matter of time. All right. Kibet, when we normally cheer as Kenya running on TV, we always believe white it jebe jebe. No, as you know, we have addressed that already. These people they train seriously and they run. When it comes to training, they train and they run. All right. Keon nasema naweza kimbia. Sasa Keon, kama unaweza kimbia, go, like do what we've just talked about, and let's keep the process starting. Keep the process starting. Thumbs up the video and stick to the end. Yeah, guys, let's stick to the end. I think today we're not going that far. Probably we're shooting maybe what 2 hours, maybe 2 hours 30, 2 hours 45. Apo. Yeah, so let's stick to the end. I'm trying to go to make sure I don't want someone to feel like we didn't read their questions. That's why I'm trying to scroll at least to read you guys' question and at least answer really quick. All right. Okay, Cosqueamos Auma kuna walks race competition US and there you. Yeah, come up if there is anything you are good at, guys. Just look it up and see if there is those opportunities. And as I say, there is always a visa for almost every event. There is a visa for every event. It's just what going and looking for it. Um, yeah, walking race. Yeah, you know, like I'm telling you, it's just like some of the things no one has tried, but they do exist. So you just have to look, and all this information they are online. You just go and look it up. You might be the first one to explore, or use something, because I'm very sure there is a lot of visas which they have not been utilized. And that, as I was saying before, I didn't even knew, like, truck drivers, they have a visa, so you can also apply. If you are a truck driver, you look for a company which employ foreign truck drivers, and there is a visa for that. Guys, all these visas, it's a lot. Uh, I think I asked one I wanted to know. Now I'm waiting for post time. Okay, thank you so much. Just do your due diligence, and we are doing our part. Uh, Uh,
Let me add on
Uncle?
something. I think
Yeah,
I saw a question up there about, I think like about capital. I think about, I guess, just getting money for, let's say, a business, stuff like that.
hmm,
There was a question about, I think someone was saying, there's opportunities, but it's always, the challenge is always about money.
yeah,
As a community, we can always, ask friends to chip in and work together
yeah,
to get that, or just finding ways to, to get that. It's just about, you don't give up because you don't have the money at that moment. You can find avenues, have friends and uh, that can help you out and stuff like that. And even it doesn't have to be money. Maybe you need a computer for a business, for something like that. I have someone in my a close friend of mine. He has a channel. He was asking about a computer for his business, and I said, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna send him one. So it's not always just about the money. It can be, maybe you need something and we can chip in, we can help out. If we are able to, we can do that. We can help you out to get that.
yeah.
So it's all about helping each other. And the channel here is gonna grow, as Phil said, just grow as a community and help each other. And hey, like I said earlier, I'm always ready to help out if I can, to chip in. Let's say if somebody needs help on something.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, guys. You know, like I'm very sure somebody is getting inspired, and if you are almost kind of losing hope on what you are doing, I hope your energy is being renewed, because like, don't feel like you are alone. We are all, we are in this journey together, and that is the reason why we started this, is to encourage one another. We don't want you guys to feel like uh abandoned or you are alone. No, you are not alone. Um, okay. Keyon, Auma, okay, Kiposiamos nasema Auma, you are a good footballer. Marathon is not for your side. Hey, you never know. You never know, man. Like, I never know I was a runner until I
Oh
had
yeah,
to believe. First you have to believe,
yeah.
and then
Believe
second,
in
now you
yourself.
have to put in that action, and it
Yep,
works.
yep.
Yeah. So
I
sometimes,
think, yeah, I think that's where we started earlier, right? When I was talking about, like, I was not a runner. I was
yeah,
fat as hell. So
yeah,
the same way you look at me right now, I wasn't.
yeah.
So, but I had to put in the work. If you want to achieve something, hey, you
You
got to
do
put in the work. You have to lose
exactly.
weight.
Yeah,
So, hey,
it's
if you
possible.
have something, you don't have to be like, you know, certain, let's say, certain body figure.
Yeah,
Let's say you don't have that runner body figure, but you gotta work hard. You gotta put in the work and lose that weight and go running.
yeah,
So I know we talk about the running bit. There's a lot of things out there that you can do.
yeah.
Uh,
Volleyball,
yeah, yeah, you can do out there.
rugby,
So
all that.
yeah, yeah, you can always do that as long as you meet the requirements for college. You're
Yeah,
still young. If you're here and you're still young, hey, you can go that avenue. But let's say you're older and you're beyond that, beyond the age of going back to school, you're done with life. So we are now looking into like
business
business
or something
opportunities.
else. Yeah,
You're looking into like, hey, if you want to come here maybe for your masters and stuff like that, you can do that.
yeah,
So
exactly.
we have, it's easier for us to talk about running because that's what we did.
Yeah,
But some of us are way beyond that.
yeah,
We talk
exactly.
about now the business part of it, like, hey, I have a business idea, I need some help. I
Yeah,
need maybe getting customers there. We
yeah,
can we can help out. We can chip in and help out and say, hey guys, we have a friend in let's say Nakuru. They have opened this business. Hey, go and support.
yeah,
And you grow your audience, you grow your friendship. People come and help you. They support you, and also in turn, you support other people also.
yeah,
So that's all we hear. We're not when I talked to Phil, it was not just like talking about just bringing people over here or
yeah,
sending people to Australia or sending people to UK. It's also
yeah,
about opportunities that lies like back in Kenya. Hey,
yeah,
we can achieve something back at home also. All right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Keon following for, okay, Shakis nasema Keon following for walking race. Okay, Alafu Keo nasema Celine, my husband, my Penten. Okay. Shakis, let me scroll down. Kiss me. Okay. Oma unasema Amo, once I get a football academy in US is done, bro. Nakuwa international. Yeah. I like the fight. Yeah. Like, let's
Yeah.
work on it. It's possible. Let's work on
Yep.
that. It's possible. Uh,
True.
Amos Nisha, sorry, bro. Man got to cry once and whistle once. Forget. Don't give up.
Yep. No,
Don't
we don't
don't
give up at
give up.
all,
Don't
honestly.
give up.
Nope. So let me add on never giving up part. Like I think I talked about earlier, like I was homeless. I
Yeah.
never give up. I say, you know what? F it. I'm gonna put in the work to get myself out of this situation. So don't
Yeah.
give up.
Exactly.
Right now you might be feeling, oh man, life is just hammering me like crazy. Don't
Uh-huh.
give up.
Yeah.
Tomorrow something else might open up, and hey, and you are way better than you thought about. So
Tomorrow
like
is
when I was
a new
homeless, I
day.
was just sleeping. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I said, when I was sleeping in the car, I didn't know like what the heck am I doing? I don't know how I'm gonna survive. I don't
Yeah.
know if any door is gonna open.
Yeah.
So you want to don't give up. uh,
Exactly.
just continue, working hard.
Exactly.
Like I say, I was sleeping in the car and going to like gas stations and take a shower and stuff like that. I
Uh-huh.
was like, oh man, my life is just done. But
Yeah.
you know what? I came out of that way stronger
Uh-huh.
and way better than that. And I learned from that experience. I was like, I don't want to go back there.
Yeah.
I want to work my behind off
Yeah.
to get to where I want. So don't give up.
Yeah.
Whatever you are right now, or whatever you're going through, don't give up. Continue
Exactly.
working hard and continue searching for those opportunities because they're
Yeah.
out there. You just
Uh-huh.
have to put in the work.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Let's catch up with this mutai the air that I prick my potato, my watermelon, my okay. Celine, kusikia sa uma hapo nao na kuaminia lakini marathon tuache hiyo. Try what you try. Pena Muta amesema kio nimekudivorce. Umependa penda. Muta nitachiwa. Wouldn't kujiua. All right. Jana nayo. Let me scroll. Let me see. Mm, Shakis nasema Fal, you are also good in walking. Three of us form a team. Oh no, Fal can run. So you don't know her story. She was running equal just like me. So she's so fast. She's so fast. That is why I decided, what, since she's fast like me, and then yeah, we going. And yeah, we are here. Yeah. All right. Let me see. Let me see. Kibet, Kipsigis, let's wake up. Nandis are taken keen of such information. Every state unapata. Exactly,
Yeah,
guys.
everybody.
Like
Yeah,
we are,
everybody. Yeah,
yeah. That's why we are sharing this information. We don't really care who gets and whatever.
yeah.
We are just like giving general. These are general information for anybody. We don't
Everybody. True.
discriminate like, oh, this is
No.
for you,
Yeah.
this is for we. This is information for everyone. And if anybody gets an opportunity, we are supporting, regardless of ethnicity
Where
or
you come from.
anything. Yeah, we are neutral here. All right. Caleb nasema Shakis, mimi ni hatari kwa walking. Yeah, I know Caleb cannot run. Yeah, he cannot. But he needs to try. I didn't know I didn't run, but here I am. So I mean, it's in the house, so I think he can do it. It's just a matter of believing in himself. I think that is what
Yep.
he's missing. He needs to believe in himself. I know I can. I know he can do it. He has
Yep.
not tried. All right. Kevin at Australia to China. Yeah. Yeah, we are getting all this information, be it, like Qatar, Australia, Canada, here. We want to give you all this information, guys, and we will try to get people who have gone to those places, and and they can share this information with you. I need to charge my phone for it. That I didn't want to let it in the charge, and then it will be like last time where it overheat and we had to end the video. But let me charge it. I I hope you can see me. Okay, let's catch up with this because I don't want it's time is going again. I don't want to keep you guys like late like yesterday. I know I kept you. Let me try to read this really quick. Um Keo nasema mimi na huyu dem break world record. Same WhatsApp group ake nakimbia mbaya. Oh, okay. Yeah. Alafu we are going. Yeah, guys, we will share all this information and you will try your best. As we say, if you want to try Australia, we will get this information and it's mostly the same. There is just a few differences, but I will say if you're going outside, you have to have a visa. That is first thing. So what does that mean? You got to be getting a passport if you don't have one. So if that's what you're planning, be it coming to US, Canada, Australia, Qatar, India, anywhere, you got to have a visa. All right. Uh, yes, true. I'm into research about that over there. Okay, Kevin, communities whom you share and eat together. Exactly.
Yes, yes,
Exactly. That is
true.
very true. And that's why
Yeah,
we are creating a community here.
yeah. You share
Uh,
information.
yep.
So just one thing you touch on, which is really important. Like, let's say, for example, somebody wants to go to, let's say, Australia.
Yeah.
As a team or as a community, we can help out and say, hey, there's some schools here. Hey, try this school, or there's some this, try this.
Yeah.
We can chip in. We can come in and say, hey, I have this information. Maybe this gonna help you.
Yeah.
Let's say, for example, somebody else maybe wants to open a business.
Yeah.
We come in and do a liberal research and help out and say, hey,
Yeah.
to succeed in this area,
Mm-hmm.
this is what you need to do. Or
Yeah.
if maybe you are raising funds and you
Mm-hmm.
don't have funds, we can do a fundraising and
Exactly.
say, hey, we're gonna this day and this time we're gonna do fundraising for so and so
Yeah.
because they're trying to do something.
Yeah.
And also it can be, let's say, for example, you have uh, yeah, I think I talked about the business. You're trying to start a business, you don't have the capital. We
Yeah.
can just find the avenues and see
Yeah.
where we can help. I mean,
Exactly.
as individual, maybe you don't have that, but we work together, you can be able to achieve that.
Yeah.
It's not always easy when
Mm-hmm.
it comes to funds.
Yeah.
We're not billionaires. We're
Yeah.
all right here. We're just trying to help each other make
Help
it.
out.
So
Mm-hmm.
whatever little, let's say, we raise, we boost you and stuff like that, and then you can move on to do something else. So
Yeah.
be it like I talk about the business, be it, let's say, going out to the country, if you want to do
Mm-hmm.
that,
Yeah.
we come in and support and say, you know, these are the information that was there. This is what you need to do to get out there.
Yeah.
So the information, and that's why Phil has his channel so that we can share that information with you.
Yeah. And also to add
Yeah.
on that, like as you say, right? If it's something that's big, we cannot if something that we cannot do in one day, we can do,
Mhm.
like one day and then we say again, hey guys, after maybe a week we are doing this, like still uh, trying to help someone. We're still doing this, we will have that organization and we can
Yeah.
just like focus on one thing and then once we are done with that we go to the next. It's not
Yeah.
always like, if it's not possible we're not going to do it. We can see ways of doing it. And
Yeah.
also we have other friends we can reach out and they can help. So and that's the thing we're saying. So long as you have a solid idea, a plan and everything, we can always discuss and see, okay, what do we need, and everything, stuff like that. So it's I'm a strong believer everything is possible, especially when working together as a group. You
Yeah.
can achieve way more than what you are thinking.
Yeah.
And yeah, so Jemufa Caleb, we're bringing a case that tuambie vile wanaenda huko. So stay tuned. Yeah, guys. So as I said, because I think probably you all guys are talking about like going to Australia. Yeah, we are looking for people who are already there because they know a process than what we know. We can do research, we can, like look for it. But if we have someone who has gone through, like they have first-hand information than us. So that is what we are doing. Uh, and Ben, because Amos nasema Ben is doing great. Mi siwezi inama nikiwa na namba yake. Continue with the same spirit. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Ben, we do appreciate. And hey guys, yeah, appreciate. And all of you guys who are here, we appreciate you guys. And again, we will go far. Just stick. Don't be left behind. And by the time you come back, you'll be like, oh, people went far. Stay tuned because we have plans. And that's why we are saying we're not just coming here. We're trying to build the foundation right now. We are trying to build foundation. We're trying to bring everyone to be on the same page so that when we say, hey guys, we want to do this, everyone is on the same page, because like we don't want to do something and we don't have a clear picture of what we are doing, where we are heading. We want to have all people on the same page so that when we start moving, we all know the purpose. If someone reach out and say, hey, I think there is this and this, you know what the purpose is, and that is what we are doing. Kio unasema mnipe namba yake, amesema atanitumia visit visa. Okay, Caleb, we ndio uliniacha kama watu wanasalimiana huko. It's okay, like najaribu tu kuenda through, so nikisoma ingine. Everyone kindly thumbs up and let's like. Yeah, guys, stick. We are almost there.
Yeah.
Aja nisome ni make sure nimesoma hizi question. Kipkoske Benan Mutai, Kipkoske, we shared the little we got. This world we came with nothing and we will leave with nothing. Exactly. That should be the spirit and the motto. Like if you have extra, share with your friend because there is nothing you are doing with extra. So long as you have what you need, that's how I need. If I have what I need, and then the remaining I help.
True.
All right. Nakuambia ako serious sana lakini hiyo haistui mimi. Bora nitumie visa nitaji. Yaani ako serious Zeli. Alright. Hii ni kama watu walikuwa wanasalimiana.
Wanasalimiana, yeah.
Both of you equally. Kevin, YouTube is an entrepreneur, though it needs a lot of attention. But in the end, it pays well. Here in Kenya, we have YouTubers driving heavy cars. Exactly, guys. And you should plan. And it doesn't really take anything. It takes you just your camera or your phone, actually, and go show people something, tell people something, encourage, and before you know, you will be great. And we support each other. Like now you are supporting me. Tomorrow we are supporting someone else. So that is how we do. And I'll be lucky. Who wants to invite me to their life?
Yeah.
It should be on a weekend. So you can invite me to your life on a weekend.
Yeah, somebody. True. I'm sorry to cut you off there for a second. About the YouTube thing, like, I know a lot of people started way long time ago.
Yeah.
You can start yours right now and make a difference and go far.
In a year.
In a year.
In less than a year.
Hey, if you have that, you're able to have a conversation with people and share.
Yeah.
You can use that. Grab your camera and just go out there and tell us a story, because
Yeah.
people are always ready to hear a story. What's going
Espe-
on?
Especially
Um,
the story from the village. Those are the
yes,
stories.
yes,
Those are what we need. Those are the
yeah,
stories we miss because we see the stories from town in TV. No one is showing
yes.
us the stories from the village.
Yeah, go grab a camera and go tell us a story about, hey, this is what's going on. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, there is something that's happening here. Hey, share that story. People
Yeah.
are going to listen. And, you know, because right now we are in a digital age.
Yeah.
People go online and search for stuff. So when you have the information out there that is that somebody wants to hear, of course they'll come to your channel and hear.
Yeah.
So hey, go out there. Nikuchituma, my friends, you have to.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because you don't want to just sit there and say, "Oh, I'm in Kenya. Oh, things are hard."
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
That's
create
free
opportunity for
everywhere, right?
yourself.
That's
Yeah,
free and easy.
create create opportunity for yourself and make a
Yeah.
difference.
Yeah.
I know it's not always easy. At the beginning,
Yeah.
it's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
For example, when you're trying to get those viewership, you're getting
Yeah.
to all those views
Yeah.
and people to come to your channel. It's gonna be hard, but
Yeah.
you have to put in
Good
the work.
work. Yeah.
Yeah, put in the
Exactly.
like a
Yeah.
business, like we
Yeah.
talked about. You gotta put in the work for that business. Let's
Yeah.
say for if you are still young and you're trying to run,
Yeah.
you have to run it like crazy, putting a lot of mileage to get
Yeah.
to where you are. So
Uh-huh.
it's not gonna be easy,
Yeah.
but you have to hustle.
It's
You
doable.
have kujituma. It's
Yeah.
doable because
Yeah.
somebody else has done it.
Exactly.
Somebody else started from where you are with even nothing, nothing at
Exactly.
all,
Yeah.
but they made it in life because they put in the hard work. And
Yeah.
and another big thing is, I know we're almost towards the end of the life, but um, let me add on the sacrifice piece.
Yeah.
Um, Here, you got to put in the hard work. We talked about that from the beginning, but you
Yeah.
also have to sacrifice.
Yeah.
Not because you're trying to start, I mean, let's say when you're trying to start a business and you're here, partying like crazy and spending all that money, you have to sacrifice yourself and say, you know what? I'm
Uh-huh.
saving up for something big. I'm not going to be
Yeah.
spending. I'm not going to be doing one to what I was doing before
Mm-hmm.
because I'm trying to save up for something big. So you have to sacrifice. You have to sacrifice your time
Uh-huh.
and also let's say big thing is your time
Yeah.
and that money. You save up on your money
Yeah.
and you limit your spending and stuff like that, and you
Yeah.
have to put in time to
Mm-hmm.
achieve what you want.
Yeah.
So you have to sacrifice
Mm-hmm.
a lot of effort is going to go towards that. Even for example, let's say coming here, you have
Mm-hmm.
to, put in the time, put in the work. So you're
Yeah.
sacrificing. You are maybe you're not partying and stuff like that. You're not going out there because
Yeah.
you're trying to study to get the requirements for that school,
Ex-
or you are spending a lot of time searching
mm-hmm.
for something. So you are putting that time on the task that's
Yeah.
ahead of you because
Uh-huh.
you're trying to achieve something else out there that's way bigger.
Yeah.
So you sacrifice right now for
Mm-hmm.
something big that's
Yeah.
coming out there.
Mm-hmm.
So big thing is hard work.
Yeah.
Put in the work. It's
Mm-hmm.
not easy. Put in
Yeah.
the work.
Mm-hmm.
Second thing is you have to sacrifice.
Yes.
Sacrifice is not gonna be easy,
Mm-hmm.
but you have to sacrifice. You say,
Yes.
you know what? For me to get that thing, I better like, if I was eating 3 meals, no, I'm gonna be eating two because
Yes.
I'm trying to achieve something else out there.
Yeah.
So you're sacrificing for something else that is bigger. Okay.
Ex-
Um, and teamwork. We talk about teamwork. Work with
yes.
people
Mm-hmm.
because you're gonna go far.
Yeah.
In most cases, man, what I've seen is like it does not even have to be your family. It
Yeah.
can just your team, people that you don't even know.
Yeah. The
Uh,
fun.
so
Mm-hmm.
just let me give you guys an example. For example, Phil here. I came to know Phil here in the States. I didn't know him back at home.
Yeah.
We came to know each other here and we've worked for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't have to be like close family. You can work with people, different people. And in most cases, what you see people succeeding is when you work with, just somebody different, somebody just out there who have the same mindset.
Exactly.
So you work with people to achieve something bigger. So hey, work hard, sacrifice, and work as a team. And I'm telling you, it's gonna be you're gonna go way, 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 way far.
Yes,
Because just with just you as an individual, you might not go far, but when you have that teamwork and group work, you can go way far. Okay.
that's
I'm sorry,
very
I'm
true.
taking a lot of talking there, but let me
No, those
turn
are
back to the, yeah,
those are very, very, very useful points. I know like there is a lot of uh, questions, but yeah, those are very useful because sometimes when you break it down, it makes it easier for people to digest and understand more than
yeah,
just saying. And that's why it's I was saying, like here, when we say something and give an example, it makes
yeah,
it more understandable than when we just mention it. And yeah, so
true.
you're doing exactly what how I do it too. And
Yeah,
that is very beneficial. I haven't seen anyone complaining, so I think we
yeah,
are we
true.
are doing the right way.
Yeah.
Um, Shakisa, Caleb, unasema Caleb and Fal, we can plan for competition and see who is good in walking. Hapo pia nitajiamini kabisa. Okay, and those are the stuff also, like in the future we should be able to plan for like something like a come together, and we can say, you know what, let's meet up at some point, like at the park somewhere, and like get to know each other, and like just a little celebration to just know
Yeah.
one another, if it's
Yes.
possible, and then we can facilitate that as
Yes.
a way of like making people to like to come and know each other. We
Yes.
know each
Yeah.
other here, but
t-
we can make
Yeah.
it more physical.
Yes. True.
Yeah,
To add on that, let's say not everybody is here in the States.
yeah,
Let's say people are in Kenya and you want to meet everybody and you want to just have fun. So we
yeah,
can always organize that and say, hey, we're traveling back to Kenya and just meet with people and just
yeah,
have that conversation and
yeah.
share ideas
One on
and
one.
just grab a drink, drink
Yeah,
water.
yeah,
So just enjoy
yeah,
and just have and have that conversation. So you can
yeah,
always meet up and just talk.
yeah,
So this is like Phil said here. This is just but the beginning. This
yeah,
is just but the base. You
uh-huh,
have to set up that foundation first
yeah,
before you go up there. You
yeah,
have to give people this information before you can actually go to higher ups and doing other stuff. So you
yeah,
have to start right here, having
mhm,
that conversation with people.
yeah.
Yeah.
Que busquemos, unasema, thank you so much, our guest and our host for having such helpful heart. Yeah, it's a pleasure, and I think I will say it's a calling. It's a calling. So we are much thankful also for coming and receiving this information. Uh, Kevin Kibet, file I cannot. It's need that effort and always up on what's trending. I'm sure you are about to achieve the 20. That could be a step. We're coming there. We are going there. We are going there. Shakis Kalevela start. Let me scroll. I want to read all the questions. But we have just keep pushing. Engineer Bet, I'm now richer than I was before. Have learned a lot, guys. Stay here. We are coming. I like the vibe. I like the motivation. Let's work together. It will happen. It will happen. Kevin, oh, I think, let me see. Uh, oh man, we are far behind. Uh,
Maybe we can take one more question. I think the time is we have about 12 minutes remaining.
yeah,
Uh,
I'm
we
trying to
can take
read.
one more questions and
Yeah,
then
it's a lot. It's a lot. I'm trying at least to read real quick. Uh, all right, all right. Kibir, file if you still got 20 plus people holding on life that you easily achieve. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you so much, guys. We cannot underestimate your time coming and getting this information and also supporting us. So that's a way of supporting you guys, showing up and getting this information. We are all benefit. And as I say, this is like a community channel. You know, we are here to we will be here to stay and share this information, and we'll be here to witness the fruits of this information that we are sharing here in the times to come. Ouma unasema there is something ringing my mind on business, but like in diaspora, I believe there are good business idea working perfectly, and they might be less or none in there. Yeah, we will explore those and also see ways we can do different. You know,
Yeah,
some things here are
sure.
done different, and we can explore and also try to implement and see how we can do that back home. That's a good point. But all it needs a seed capital, it has we lack. And I think we already addressed that. I
Yeah,
think
we talked about that. Yeah,
we talked about that.
yeah.
Uh, Shakis fala, I don't think Kale will beat me. Ni kama watu walikuwa wanasalimiana huko. Bado huko
Yeah, yeah.
ulienda for a minute. Ostang,
Oh,
ninajisikia. Yeah,
oh, I think ilikuwa imekatika.
yeah. No, bado huko lakini
Oh, okay, okay.
you got
Did
it.
you hear me? Yeah.
Bado ninajisikia.
Um, 1 second. 1 second here.
Uh, all right. I think tuko sawa. Uko sawa? Sikusikii. Ah,
About now.
nimejisikia tena. Sorry.
Okay, one
Sorry
second.
guys. We trying to fix it. Shakis hosting for always.
1 second.
I think
Bluetooth, right? I think so.
ni kama ni echo. Ama
Okay, let's see.
toka na uingie. Toka na
Okay,
request.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
Yeah, guys. So our friend will exit and he will come back. So yeah, so he will come back. Shakis host, thank always for sharing this information. I believe someone here, if not be, will benefit great time. Yes, that will be my that's my prayer and my wish. Uh, Caleb Shakis pora usikimbie usicheze mtu alifika rek. Okay. Um, Chela unasema guys, let's stay tuned till the end because these are very important information. Thank you so much, Brenda. Thank you so much. Asante sana ata Melet. Um, okay. Guys, I'm trying to see. I don't want to end before I finish this. Is there something like peri-operative theater tech in US? I will have to look because I will have to look on that peri-operative uh, theater tech. It should be. If you look it up and it was, it should be. But I will look it up. I will look it up and I will get back with you there. Mr. Mutai, unasema Paul Mutai unasema about the online. I have a certain online job called Ramo task, but it needs somebody abroad to create an account who is willing to assist me to have an account. But Bob Mutai, get with me online, get with me online and offline, get with me offline, and then we will look about that. Our guest is coming back. Welcome back.
Yeah, ikoje?
Yeah, iko sawa, iko sawa.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah. Kevin Kipet unasema remote tax have had we will look on that. Unasema Remo task. Remo task. It's like online, online. I think online something. We will look on that. Keon answer mazoezi sasa. Thumbs up. Surprise with the football put. Hey Celine, on a serious note, you will get it. You will get it. You will get it. I will get back with you after this. You will get that. That's something easy. That should not be really hard. You know, we need people to be just serious. Since you know already what you want to do, that should not be hard. Mudai, guys, I have someone who just needs 6 sacks of maize to start up a business of selling maize. Feel and guess, what can we do? All right, Mutai, get back with me. Get back with me. You have my number.
Yep.
Salim Auma, nothing gives me hope like knowing this all at the early stage. I'm blessed. Thank you so much. I'm happy you're getting this information at the right time. At the right time. Let's work on this information and let's see some fruits even during the course of this year. Let's see some people
Yep.
applying and next year, let's see some people getting selected for green card. Let's see some people getting some visas, you know that will be an
True.
encouraging. Let's see students coming to study. Salina Oma, nothing. Okay, Mesoma Oma that we will Changia. Okay, yeah, Penan Mutai. Penan Mutai Oma Mesema that we will. Yeah, that's a good hat, and good point.
True.
Alafu Salino nasema Mutai, we ukiongea mimi siwezi pinga. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think Mutai, we will be coordinating with Mutai and we will push out some info and I think itabidi tumetengeneza ka WhatsApp group. That way we can stay and like easily talk about some other stuff yenye hatuwezi ongea hapa hivi. And we can keep some other stuff we can start rolling. There's some small stuff watu wana struggle things yenye iko within our you know our means. Okay, because me najua kutengeneza kiwi, I need to open a big factory. Yeah, like just
Yeah.
just let us know what is needed and like breakdown of everything else. And vile tulisema before, hii kitu tutaweza fanya, sio lazima like tufanye once, tutaweza fanya tuone tuko wapi, tufanye tena hivyo hivyo hivyo,
Yeah.
tumalize tuende kitu kama hiyo, you know. Papi Mami, I see you. Thanks, Kuledo Wageni. Thank you so much. Hello, Wangu Wambui. Welcome. Karibu sana, host. Thank you. Pomutai, I think most of us here have more than one business to start, but the problem is the capital. Yeah, and that is something we did address. If you have an idea, break it down, give us, and we'll look at it and we will see where to start. As we say, everything is possible, guys. Everything is possible. Yeah. Thank you. I like people are having ideas and people now are realizing where we are heading and they want to put in work. That is a show of like seriousness and how you guys are liking and like
Yeah.
taking this information serious. All right, you say we are still strong. Let's end at 10:30. What time is it? Is it
I
10:31?
think almost. Yeah. I think we should be maybe 3 4 minutes
Okay, yeah, let me
on the.
just go through and make sure at least we kind of price through this question. It's true, most of these people have gotten a chance to go abroad, so are selfish of information. Let's all thankful, guys. Yeah, we will be here to give you, thank God, because we'll be here to give you this information. Today it's heavy. You guys are dispersing knowledge full dose. Yeah, we need to break down so that you guys can have a good understanding and know where to go. What are the objectives, what are the plans, and we need to be on the same page. We need to be on the same page. Uh, During a green card application, we will do it live. You guide us from A to Z. Those interviews are hard. Okay, so during the application, I think Elfin, our last case also was saying if you guys want us to go step by step during that time, we will do it. So
Yep.
she was willing to go through because I think she has applied for several people. So that is something that is possible, guys. So once it opens, we will come here, we discuss. But right now, you should be looking for passport because that will be the step number one. And then now when time comes, when time open, now we can go step by step and give you guys what you need to do and everything. But I think we catch up with the comments. So guys, I will say, like, it's been really I think we went in depth today. Thank you so much, guest, for today, for going through and like enlightening people and sharing your experience. You went even as far as sharing your personal experience. Like, to me that is, that's heavy. But you really wanted people to get the understanding, and that is why, guys, when we go in depth, when we go in depth, what wanasema today we are strong. We will end it at 11:30. Hey guys,
What time is it?
let me
I think
know.
we will.
Hey,
Yeah.
we can still talk, but I don't want to disappoint people. How many people
Yeah.
say we keep going, and then how many people wants to? I will. How about if I say if you want to stay, we can still stay, and if you want to sleep, you can sleep. How many people wants to continue a little bit, and how many people wants to go to sleep? If we want to go to sleep, you can wish us, like. Nice time, and then I will wish you good night. And then for the people who wants to continue, we can still push a little bit, maybe for another 30 minutes or no 25
Yeah.
minutes
Maybe
or so.
30.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let me know. Let me know if you want to still remain. We still, you can still, like, we didn't exhaust the talk. We were just being like looking and trying to, okay. Onenga umesema tufike 11. Okay. So, yeah, let's say, guys, if you want to sleep, you are free to sleep. And if you want to still listen to this conversation, we can go until 11. Okay. Let's speak English. Yes, have learned something that being focused and T is fruitful. Yes,
True.
exactly.
True.
You know, being focus. We emphasize
Yeah.
on that. And guys, so we've talked a lot. We've talked a lot. All right.
Yeah.
We've
True.
talked a lot. So the thing
Yeah.
is, we are building the foundation. We are building the foundation, and also we are bringing people on board so that when we start rocking and moving, if we have something that we need to support, it will be easier for everyone,
Yep.
right?
True.
That's why we're still
True.
bringing more people on board. And then, you cannot also just bring people on board and you just not tell them what is the purpose, and like, what are we planning, and where are
Yes.
we
Yes.
heading, where we are. So that is why, at least when we are doing this, we're still bringing all of us together, and we're trying to have that understanding in one direction, because
Yes.
we've
True.
seen, like, the things that it seems like it's been hindering a lot of people are the things that, if we do as a group, it's not something that is hard, you
Yeah.
know it's not something
True.
that is hard. I guess I think, like, we've done things that is more than what
Yeah.
we are talking about here, and and
True.
and as our case today, he said working as a group makes it easy, but being by yourself and working yourself by yourself,
Yep.
it makes it harder. So,
Yep.
and that is why he emphasized the spirit of teamwork, the spirit of hard work, the spirit of sacrifice. All these
Yep.
points together, it makes us to prepare. Because if
Yep.
everyone understands the purpose, we will be working towards the same goal.
Yep.
And every one of us will get a peace and will be happy at the end of the day. You know,
Yes. Yes.
because
True.
because some of these things we can do one thing that will help like more than two, three, four people when we do
Yep.
it once. And that
Yep.
is why we are saying if you have an agenda, break it down. And that is even how I work. If I'm doing something, I'll tell someone, okay, give me breakdown. What's your agenda? And
Yep.
what are you planning to do? And where are you? Like where are you going with this plan? Because
Yes.
like that way we will know, okay, we're doing this plan, and then we are heading somewhere. As of
Yeah.
from 11:10, I will be going silent. Like, join me when enjoy music as we sleep. Okay, that's Oenga Onenga.
So
Uh,
I think you touched on. Let me jump in a little bit. You touched on, let's say, having a plan and how like. So let's say, for example, you want to start a YouTube channel or whatever. You
mhm,
have to tell us, hey, this is going to be. I'll be talking about this,
mhm.
or my channel is going to be about maybe food or something like that. Like you tell us, hey, this is what's gonna be, and then we find a way of helping you. So you have to have a plan, a target,
Yes.
and an
Yeah.
audience.
Hmm.
Who is going to be my audience?
Yeah.
Like, and what do I want to, what information do I want to pass?
Yeah.
So, like right now here in Phil's channel, he's talking about opportunities that
Yeah.
are out there. So
Hmm.
he's focused on passing the information about the opportunities
Yeah.
that lies out there,
Yeah.
outside the country, and also that are in Kenya.
Yeah.
Uh, because some of us that have gotten to travel around the world, you see what people have done.
Yeah.
So with that information, we can share with you guys and say, hey, you do this, you might be able to succeed because we've
Yeah.
seen it somewhere.
Yeah.
So that's some of the things that we come here and share. We
Hmm.
share the information based on our experience and
Yeah.
what we've seen so
Hmm.
that it can help someone else back at home.
Yeah.
Yep.
Naona watu wameandika comments. Kevin Kibe nasema guest is more so of a motivator and not like those we have in Kenya. I started a club with two people. Yes, yeah. Like
Yeah.
that's the thing we are saying. Like for everything you do, you should have a purpose and direction because that
Yes.
is what will
Yes.
guide you to achieve your goal.
Yep.
Because if you
Yep.
just start something and you don't have purpose and direction, and then you're not going, you
You're
will
not
reach
gonna
a
go
point
anywhere.
where you will be swayed and you will
Yep.
miss the direction. And that's
Yep.
why I
True.
always emphasizing on knowing the steps towards your goal because the goal is right here, right? The goal is right
Yeah.
here, and you are here. But in between, there is steps that you have to accomplish or go through. So before you
Hmm.
start everything, you got to sit down, evaluate these steps. That is why I'm
Yep.
saying, for example, like qualification, requirements, everything.
Yep.
Check the box, check the box. And as you go
True.
checking the box, you are progressing. So that
Yeah.
is what we are saying. You have a purpose that you will that will keep you in check towards
Yeah.
your dream. So
Yep.
exactly.
True. True.
Onfo keyon file I was not feeling well. I slept the better of the day. So now easy. Okay. Hope you feel well, Onfo. Hope you feel better. Keon fayo andika hivi at 10:10 I will be having silent. Please join. Thank you. Okay. I think they got the point. Uh, I did have a medication that you prescribed, Doc. KO, so I'm better now. Thanks. Oh, thanks to Doc. Dr. Keon. Yeah, I think we did we catch up. I didn't miss any. Uh, yeah, so at 11:10, went to say, let's go support Oenga Nenga at 11:10. Let's go and support on Oenga Nenga. Okay, we are here about supporting. So she just put out, or he just put out, let's go support. Uh, okay. Okay, where Chitipu Doke on Polekama here. Yeah, so yeah, if Konfo, we wish you quick recovery. We wish you quick recovery. Uh, nataka file nataka mpoa.
Mm.
Okay, so Nana, okay. Point of correction. So tunaenda kusupport post fayo. Posi fayo. Posi
Mm.
fayo. Posi fayo. Sawa, tunaenda kusupport posi fayo after this. Okay. You are welcome. You are welcome, Konfo. You are welcome. Yeah. Uh so next what, 15 minutes?
Yeah,
Guys,
next
so
15.
what do you want to add? Maybe we were running.
So yeah, so I think we've touched on a lot of things, a lot of things today. Which the big one was hard work, and we talked about that. Employing yourself, or taking an initiative to
Mm-hmm.
do something, and
Yeah.
we talked about the teamwork,
Mm-hmm.
just working as a team to achieve something.
Yeah.
So we talked about that. Um, in my and I touched about in my journey. I've always worked with people. It's not
Yeah.
always easy,
Mm-hmm.
but you got to try and work
Yeah.
with people to achieve something. Because
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you find a group and everyone has different ideas and different perspective,
Yeah.
and sometimes that might clash.
Mm-hmm.
But if you find a common ground, like as a
Yeah.
team,
Mm-hmm.
for it to succeed, you find where there is a common ground,
Yes.
where you can always agree and say, hey, as a team, this is what we want to achieve, or
Yes.
this is where we want to head. So look into that. Like with
Mm-hmm.
each channel, we come here and say, hey, we want to help someone, and this individual wants to do this.
Yes.
Hey, let's put in let's say our funds or whatever. Let's put in our ideas,
Mm-hmm.
and let's help out. So that's a teamwork part
Yeah.
of it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so like I said in my life, I've always been, I was able to get where I am because of friends and,
Mm-hmm.
that were able to help me out and to get to where I am.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so work as a team, work as,
Yes.
find someone or find people. You here also come here, work with everyone in the group and, uh, you know, grow as
Mm-hmm.
individuals.
Yeah.
I mean, grow as a team, and also, and you grow as a team, of course, you grow as an individual.
Yeah.
And that way we can make a difference,
Mm-hmm.
make a difference in everyone's life.
Yeah.
And in turn, when you make a difference in one of you here, you
Yeah.
make a difference in their family and in the extended family. So
Excellent.
that's how we grow the community.
Mm-hmm.
You grow here as a team,
Mm-hmm.
and also when you spread your wings and go out there, you grow. You help other people there, and then you grow the community.
Yeah.
Um, and another thing I want to emphasize also is never give up.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it can be hard. Things can be rough.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Even like say for example a channel like this, sometimes you might not get viewers, or you might not get people who want to come and support you. So it's rough, but you don't give up. You
Yeah.
just say, you know what, I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
So you don't give up.
Mm-hmm.
Just get up and continue. Continue doing your best because you
Mm-hmm.
know what, the door is going to open.
Yeah.
Uh, open, and you'll find yourself even doing way greater things
Yeah.
because you never gave up.
Mm.
You know, down the road there's a light that's going to shine at the
Yeah.
end of that tunnel,
Mm.
because you're gonna go through the hard time, the dark part of it. You're
Yeah.
just so stressed. You don't know where to get
Mm.
maybe funds. You don't know where to get the information.
Yeah.
But you know what? There's a light that's going to open out there, and you are going to be the happiest person because you work hard and you persevered through the dark part of it. And out there, you are able to. I mean, when you get out there, you'll be able
Mhm.
to celebrate
Yeah.
because you persevered
Mhm.
and you stuck with it until
Yeah.
the end.
Exactly.
So today we've talked about a lot of things. We've talked about, like, I'm going back to it. We talked about hard work.
Mhm.
We talked about the opportunities,
Yeah.
and we talk about the teamwork.
Yeah.
Uh, a never give up.
Mhm.
Work with everybody. Work with a team.
Mhm.
Going back to that, never
Yeah.
never ever give up,
Mhm.
because a door is going to open, an opportunity is going to open,
Yeah.
and you are going to be really thankful that you kept through it, you kept persevering.
Yeah.
um, yeah, so that's what I wanted to add.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's it's really like always when we come to talk, all points are coming heavy and clear,
Yeah,
repetitive. But those are the things that kept us going, because everyone, like I know, like for you and for me, it was not easy, but like we knew we wanted to make make a difference or change our lives, and that is why when things get tough, we cannot just give up and say, you know what, I'm done. We just have to keep going. You will be, you will get
yeah,
stones thrown on you, people not like you, things of that nature. But
yeah,
you got to know your stand. You got
yeah,
to know your purpose. You got to know your plan. So
yeah,
that when all these storms will come from different, like sides, you can still stay strong and steer through, and you just focus on your dream. Just know that you have one thing in front of you, because like storms will come, but know that these are just the stepping stones of my success. And that is how I see. For me, like if I'm going through something, I will be mad, yes. But at the same time, I'll be like, you know what? After this, I will learn something and I will come out stronger. And if this thing will come and try to, like to hit me the second time, I will overcome, because I already know how to go about it. So,
yeah,
because you don't just give up, you just have to keep pushing.
yeah,
I understand that life right now is really hard. I feel you guys. I know, but that is why we are taking all these, like coming and saying, guys, we need to think in a different perspective. We need to think, how are we going to change our future, our kids and children's future, because it starts now, because things are not going to get easy. That is
yeah,
something that I'm not going to promise you that things are going to get easy. No, things are going to get hard, but we have to think in a different perspective. And
yes, true,
if this information we could have kept like cotton, like maybe years back, it could have helped us. And that is the
yeah,
thing we are saying. Maybe at some extent we fail, because you see how our parents were steering us in school. How many people, like right now, if you look, it's not the learned people who are steering the country. It's the businessmen and women. It's the
yeah,
farmers, people who are doing like extensive farming. People, like you will find people, they didn't even go to school, but they are successful in life, because you know what, they had the purpose and they knew what they need. You see,
yes,
education
yes,
is good, but sometimes if it doesn't favor you, as how we are seeing currently, you can go to school, but you may not get a job after you come out of the school. So
Yep.
what will you do? You got to be having an alternative. And that is why we are
Yes.
trying to enlighten you and have that thinking that it's not all about focusing on one thing. You have to have a diverse ideas. You have to have a different mindset for you to
Yes.
be able to succeed in the coming years, because where we are heading is going to be harder. So we need to start now and work on making sure that when we get there, it will not overwhelm us, but it will, we will be able to make it through. And that is why I'm
Yep.
emphasizing not on an individual level, but we got to do as a community. And I told you before,
Yep.
we start with community, right? And then we go up, the whole society and the nation. That is how
Yep.
we will change things. You cannot change individually. You can
Yeah.
change as a group.
Yep.
I know.
Make a difference.
So it's easy to say, like it might not make sense right now. It might not make sense, but when one time we'll be talking again, you will see the reason why we are saying this information.
Yep.
If we don't take initiative now, tomorrow will be more hard. So guys,
Yep.
let's embrace this information together. Let's do your part in every means. And we say, if you want to go and look for opportunities, let's everyone do their part. If you want to start where you are and make a difference, come on board. Let's work together as a group, and we can achieve a common goal. So
Yep.
I know it's heavy, but sometimes you just have to listen as it is. Guys, like I love you guys. That's why I'm, like when I talk about this, I feel it's coming from my heart. And that is why, like I wish you guys can take initiative and really go and do your part. And we will do our part. And I think I saw someone about like the shoe for football. What else? I think I saw a couple things that people have already like put up. There is people who wants to like start like business. They don't have capital. We cannot just like we say what we put actions and work. So right now we're trying to put all this, and we want to start what we can do right now. We're going to do. So we'll organize, and we will start WhatsApp group, and we need to start moving and organizing.
Yep.
We need to have, and I told you all this, it needs planning. So we need to know who will be doing what and what and what roles. We need to assign
True.
roles, and then we need to start moving and doing things. So,
Yep. True.
and I know like you guys, it's like 4 minutes. I know you guys want to sleep. I see. Uh,
Uh,
Shakir. Good night, guys. I gotta sleep. Thank you so much, guys, for speaking. Thank you so much, Puputai, Onenga. Thank you so much. We'll be coming and joining you. Puputai night. Thanks for wonderful information. Our pleasure. And also, Nega Omasema Pop, good night too. Thanks for sticking to this part. Guys, we cannot underestimate your support. And again, as we say, right? If if someone here wants to venture in this self-employment of content creation, come on board.
yeah.
That is the
Yep.
easiest. That's the easiest business
To start. Yeah.
you can start, because you
Yep.
just need, actually you don't need a camera. We didn't start with the camera. We started with the phone. I prefer my phone. Like my wife, she prefers the camera. I prefer my phone. And I've seen a lot of people, they start with the phone. You know. So if you are someone who you feel like you could have been a journalist, but you don't have that opportunity. You can start, and who knows, you can start like a YouTube channel, and then this media station will see your content, and they will observe you to be, like their reporter or some guys.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, opportunities come in different ways. It's just like if I talk and talk and talk, it's like everything I'm saying is about opportunity. So if you have, that feeling that you can do content creation, come on board. If you need help, like, getting a phone or a camera, something like that, we can
Yeah.
work together,
True.
and then you can start going and giving us news and information
Yep.
everywhere.
And that,
You can
yeah.
start
And
at home, and then you become an international traveler.
yes.
As we
And
wind
then
up,
you,
yeah,
yeah. And just to add on that, when you succeed, we come here and we celebrate.
yeah,
So and
exactly.
we say so and so succeeded.
Yep,
Now look at where they are, and we can celebrate.
yeah,
We are here to celebrate and make, see everyone succeed in life. So
yeah,
as we finish, I really want to thank Phil for inviting me here to. Just to be part of this group and just to share my experience. Like I got here because someone else sacrificed,
yes,
because someone else helped me to get to where I am.
mhm,
And it has always been my belief that I want to help someone else to get to where they want to be. And to me, I think this is the right time. This is the right place. We work with everyone. We work as a team. Help out.
mhm,
It might not be big. We're still small. We're not. It's not like we've made it in life. No,
yeah,
we're still working. Also, we're still trying to get other opportunities for ourselves. Also,
yeah,
that's why we have a community because we still helping each other to grow, be it YouTube,
yeah,
be it someone's business, and
mhm,
stuff like that. So
yeah,
we want to grow as a team and we want to grow as a community. And
yes.
again, my name is Cosmos Sige. I've really enjoyed being here. I'm on TikTok. You can find me as Kosi Sige on TikTok. You can come there and we can have conversations out there. And again, I've really enjoyed being here with everyone, and stay blessed.
Thank you so much. I cannot say much, but you've been an inspiring, as a person. When we are off the net, we talk a lot, and it's always business empowering. What we need to do for ourselves, for our community, for our kids. It's all
Yep.
about always like planning for something good. And you say you have to get someone with the same mindset. And I want really thank God because He connected us together, and it's for a reason. And we have said this
Yep.
over and over. It's for a reason that He connected us. So I don't want to keep our audience so much, but we've said a lot. We will be saying a lot. So
All right.
thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for for coming and sharing and enlightening this awesome group. I'm very sure out of today's conversation, someone got something, and I really want to thank you. And we will share. This is not the last time you will be coming to our life. So guys, expect more, 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 and we will be coming, guys, and tracking the successes that we will be getting. So, guys, I think I saw Caleb. You say you've started what tutoring, and you can do something with music. So let's work on that. Let's work on that. And then I think something again that I saw. Let's congratulate our supporter also Kion for reaching 1,000 subscribers. Guys, it's not easy. It's a journey. But if you want to start, don't be afraid because we are here to guide you. We are not there yet. We're still walking our way also. But at
Yeah.
least we know something about it. So if you want to start, just start and uh, get in touch with us. And I know also here we have other people who are content creators. Almost everyone here, like Konfo, Shekis, Keon. uh, Posifayo, I know all those people. Salim, and who else? There's a lot of people here who are content creators. So, guys, when you see we are creating a group, common interest, we are here to support one another because
Yep.
we understand the importance of supporting one another. So, if you want to start. And I don't want to keep you guys. I want to say thank you so much for coming and being part of this life. Thank you so much for always coming when we go to live. Uh, until next week for me, that is the next time I will go live. But uh, stay tuned. My wife, Valentine, might be coming and to live if like the kid will allow. We're trying to multitask here and there. But guys, I want to say from the bottom of our hearts, we appreciate you. We love you. You guys have a wonderful night. Have a blessed uh, week ahead. And I want to wish you all the best, God blessings, and also God protection and His covering. Until I see you guys next week.
All right. Bye bye, everybody.
Bye and have a blessed night.
All right.
All right, I will end.